Hey everyone, how are y'all? Elsie, how are you? Sally Mae, how are you tonight? Michelle, who you done gave the chair to? Alright, yeah, give me a second because my butt's not working. Hey JC, how are you? Alright, y'all don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Put your chat on live chat. Oh, you was helping Sally Mae. Okay. Hey Big Al, how are you? Alright. I don't know what's up with Nightbot. It's not working. JC, yes, I'm doing good. Actually, over all this crap that I had and all the storms that we've had to deal with for the past 2.5 weeks. Alright, there's Nightbot. King Scarlet, how are you? Willies, how are you? Exit Screaming, how are you? I wish I would stop messing with the weather. The weather's been crazy here. Literally every day for 2 weeks we had bad storms. Hey Art, how are you? Just making sure I haven't missed anyone in chat. I have missed everyone tremendously. I am completely behind on everything that is going on in the true crime world. What the hell? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, I'm back. People calling my damn house this late at night. Hey, Big Al, how are you?
Oh, it's so refreshing to hear your voice.
I would have done been back, but the storms were just like,
Oh, I've been
it,
paying attention.
it,
You guys have been getting the shit end of the stick for sure.
just like every day back to back. And I didn't want to plug my computer up because the lightning was so bad.
I don't blame you. I do not blame you. It's like this, and the crazy thing is we're not really hearing that much about it here. But when you read some of the news from over in Europe,
Hmm.
they're they're just as crazy.
Oh,
The flooding and the rain and the constant rain and the accumulations of rain, inches and inches and inches of rain. It's just
mhm.
crazy how It's everywhere.
Well, I went down the interstate today, and literally on both sides of the interstate, the water was up to the edge of it
Oh yeah,
for
that's
just
never.
like
It's
miles and
never a good
miles.
sign.
It's
That
just it's crazy. The lake
means
there
the
was a
ground is full.
oh yeah, and that's what I'm worried about. If we get any storms with any high winds, the ground's so saturated that it'll just blow a tree right over.
Yeah, we've gotten the opposite end of what y'all have gotten. It has been milder than mild, not really rainy, no severe weather. We haven't had any severe weather to speak of up here, really. Couple thunderstorms, but nothing major at all.
Yeah. Well, now our on June the 1st, our hurricane season opened up,
Yeah.
Oh
and
no.
yeah. So hold on, I gotta cut Lady B out a little bit.
Whoa.
So I am I'm worried about how bad the hurricanes are gonna be.
Well, I think if they don't quit dialing it back on with all this weather shenanigans, then it's going to be bad.
Yeah. Hey, Betty Joe. So Lady B, how are you?
I'm good. How are you both?
Hey, Lady B.
Doing good.
Hey,
Prin- Princess Lena, how are you?
been too long.
It has
Been
been.
too long.
Yeah.
I've been just staying away from the whole scene because it's been so
I
cluster
ha-
effed.
I have no idea what's even going on in true
Drama
crime.
everywhere. Drama
I
everywhere.
Oh, it's just drama.
I see something today about there's been cease and desist sent out to YouTubers.
Yeah.
I think the one good thing is Chad Daybell got the death penalty.
Yep.
I heard about that. I did hear
Uh,
about that.
and then his whole new mugshot comes out, and the dude has literally got a smile on his face.
I know. He's the weird man.
It's like he's happy that he got it. I don't know.
I don't know.
Is he happy that it's over with? And he now knows the outcome, or I don't
Mm,
know. It was weird. The mugshot was.
twisted. Twisted individual.
Maybe the portal
I,
works better from prison than from jail.
I,
Oh,
I don't know. I mean, isn't Lori still down in Arizona? I mean,
shit.
she's got a long way to Portal from down there.
Oh, God, the portal.
Well,
Jesus.
I mean, we can't get
portal
the
is a
portal up.
portal.
They
No.
they literally talked about them having a portal in their closet. I mean, they got one in their cell too.
Oh,
Well,
for
yeah,
fuck's
they have
sake.
to.
And then I seen today that oh shit, Sarah Boone is unhappy with her current attorney.
Again.
She might as well just represent. No, it wasn't today. It was yesterday, wasn't it?
I
Was it
don't
yes?
know.
Shit, I
I
don't.
saw it somewhere. I don't remember when or
I,
where.
I remember commenting about it in Discord and was thinking she should just represent herself at this point.
Yeah, she should. I don't mean they're running out of lawyers, aren't they?
I would think so. I mean, I think it's a stall tactic on her part to keep the trial pushed back or whatever. But I mean, I don't know. Hey, just on. I don't know. It's just weird that she's just not happy with any of them.
No, it's not.
You don't think? I mean,
No.
there's not like one attorney in her whole
Sh-
state that.
She's the smartest person in the room. She thinks she's so smart.
That's funny.
It's like Daryl
That's
Brooks,
hilarious.
man. It's like,
No, it's just like it's like I miss all this time off, but I haven't really missed anything. That's what it
you
seems
really
like.
haven't. You really haven't. I've been learning a lot from Nonsense and Ert and all of those people. I've been learning a
Mhm.
lot, but it's just drama everywhere. And now with the cease and desist orders, it's like people are like,
Yeah.
Illuminati got one, and JLR got one from Seth's mom, and
Oh,
just,
good lord.
I mean, this kid couldn't have gotten lost in all of this crap any better than what he is. I mean,
No,
if they hadn't planned it.
and it's sad,
It is.
honestly, because it's taken the spotlight off of Sebastian, and the drama has stepped
This is
over
taken over.
him and taken over. Yeah.
Well, your background is going to
Well,
give me a seizure.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm looking
Oh.
at it. I'm going through
Wow.
space,
Okay.
man.
Hold on.
Should we
I'll
slow
slow
it down or something? Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
won't.
Oh, I
there you
like that
go.
one.
Yeah, we'll do
That's
that
way
one.
better.
I
And
put it on there
this,
earlier and I didn't know really how I felt about it. Hey, Sarah Beth. And then I had to step away from the computer for a second.
Well, thank you. It was too fast.
Yeah, and it doesn't give me an option to slow it down or anything like that.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Finally,
Yeah.
I thought that crap was going to take me out, honestly. I'd never
wow,
been that sick in my life.
that's terrible. I'm glad you recovered though.
It was like I got over that, and then we had the storms, and then the powers went out like 2 or 3 times. Took out a refrigerator in my main AC unit in the
Oh
house.
no.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
because what it does here, it the lights will flicker off and on. So it took the refrigerator out the first time. So we got another one put in the house, and then like a day or two later it started doing it again, and it would flicker off and on several times, and finally when it went out it came back on, hey musical, and then my main AC unit doesn't work now.
You need a power conditioning unit for your house.
I just need to go off grid.
Well, don't we all?
All solar and
Hmm.
not have to worry about
That
any
would
of
be
it.
I
nice.
love it. I've been doing so much research on that lately. It's not even funny. I'm in the wrong part of the country for it, though. Unfortunately, just got to
It's
be a little
just
further south for it to really work out.
yeah. So I'll be back after. Okay, Betty Show. Somebody just asked me a question. Do your Smokies? Wait, what? Do my Smokies vape background? Huh? Margaret, what do you mean?
Do what?
She said, do your Smokies vape background?
Do your Smokies vape
Oh,
background?
Okay, I think I know what she's talking about. This one? I think that's what she's saying. I think anyway.
Yeah, I
Avery, how
like
are
that
you?
one too. Hey Avery,
Avery,
Hey,
Oh Lord, hold on, we gotta cut you
how's
down
our
too.
girl?
I sent you a message the other day and you ignored me.
Big Al, I can't access that Discord. I had to
Oh,
make a new one because somehow I logged myself out. And I guess when I made that Discord, I made it with my old phone number and I never put in an email, just my old phone number. So,
I put my email address in the back chat.
oh,
Send me a new one so I can say hi to you and find out how you're doing when I'm worried.
okay. Yeah, 'cause I just made a Discord and Scarlett's been helping me set it up.
I've been attempting.
Yeah, but I was coming up here to tell you, I'm all out of breath. I was coming up here to tell you, Scarlett, I think you were my jinx. I swear, I think you're my
Uh
jinx.
oh.
Wow, what did I do?
Because not a weird, strange thing has happened to me in, well, I mean, aside from the storm, I guess that could be weird. But so I'm trying to move all this stuff out of the third bedroom because the electricians and stuff are coming to work on the inside. And
Uh-huh.
there's a lot of shit in that room. Anyhow, there's this one like gigantic, I don't even know what you call it, like a China hutch. And so I was having trouble with it. So I turned around and I used my butt to push it. And I could hear you talking in the dining room through through my phone. And I'll be damned if that thing didn't get wedged in between the door and the bathroom door. And then everything on the left side of it come crashing down.
I
And I
didn't
was
do it.
totally freaking stuck. So then I go to climb. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to have to climb over this top of this China hutch, right, to get to the other side to get out of the door. And I finally managed to get my fat ass up on top of it. But guess what? The handle, one of the little handles to the drawers on the China hutch,
Mm.
grabbed the drawstring of my shorts. So as I'm crawling across the top of it, my shorts and my chonies are coming down. And I'm at this point, I'm like, you know what? It's got to be Scarlet. It's got to be Scarlet.
How
I
is
think
that?
you underestimated the power of your ass and now you're blaming it on Scarlet.
You
Well,
mean
I
you
had to
weren't
call my
taping
son,
this?
and then I couldn't go backwards. I couldn't go backwards because more stuff had fallen behind me. So I had to call poor Jaden in there, and of course he's like, "Mom, why are your pants around your knees?" And I'm like, "Just don't even ask me."
But everything is your fault, though. It's never my fault.
How can you blame that on Scarlett?
Oh, how I've missed you guys.
Because
Oh, you too.
all my weird, but it could have been worse. This could have happened when I had a house full of very unattractive workmen.
Well, I mean, it could have been worse. It happened while you were on the live.
Yeah,
Well,
that's why I
yeah,
was asking. You weren't taping this, were you?
no, no, but I mean, and I got all excited a couple weeks ago when all these work trucks come pulling in here for this and that and this and that, and I was like, holy heck, this is the most men I've ever had in my yard. All like I wouldn't
Well,
even hold a milkshake, but every damn one of them that got out, whew,
at
Right.
least so that they're getting your house done.
I know,
That's
but I mean, they could have sent like at least one eye candy. Come on. I mean,
Well,
the dudes were standing around trying to figure out who was the thinnest to be able to fit under the crawl space under my house. And they ended up having to call one of their skinny nephews to get under there. So it's
well,
been like that.
we
Oh, as
just
I swim in this pool of estrogen.
you just need to worry about getting your house fixed.
Well, that too, but I mean, just a little eye candy wouldn't have hurt me.
The house is more important right now, Avery.
Yes, your house is more important.
More important.
Well, you guys, just so you guys know, we're in the house.
oh good.
Well,
Thank
Um,
goodness for
that's a
that.
good thing.
we have electricity to half of it. The other half is like cut off at the wires. That way it can't catch fire. Um, and I have plumbing and what else? The tree's gone. The one in the back will be gone soon. And then the only thing left is jacking up the center of the house and putting it back on the piers or pillars or whatever the heck you call those things.
Eileen.
So the center of the house is like sunk down in, but so we just walk around it. Like where we know they showed me, like they sketched out a map to show me what joists are actually sitting on the pillars
Mhm.
and where we can step, without
Well, at
falling.
least you're in it, though.
Yeah, in it. And sleeping in my bed. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
My
So that
goodness. What a
that
year
is
it's been already.
yeah, and it's just now hitting June.
Oh, I'm
Like,
dreading hurricane season.
girl, it's not started. They said the other day that there might be a disturbance in the Gulf next week.
You're shitting me. I'm gonna need a padded room.
That's what it said. I've been watching every day on the radar, just waiting for this disturbance to pop up.
Oh no.
So I'm over the weather, honestly.
Like at the golf, so you're talking about like Gulf Shores, like is that the projected path?
Well, they haven't put a path up yet, just that it's supposed to pop off in the Gulf.
Yeah, I heard it was coming up in from the south into the Gulf.
Yeah.
See, and
What it's gonna do.
when they hit those Gulf waters, they're warmer,
Oh hell yeah,
and that's when they pick up momentum.
because it's been like hot here lately.
We haven't gotten over 80 degrees yet.
90
Oh,
something today.
And it's June. That's
I
not normal.
Yeah, I was sweating like a whore in church today. It was bad.
Yeah, it was
It
hot
was
today.
bad.
At 11 o'clock this morning, it was already 85 degrees.
Same here. It got to 92, and I think the heat index was 101, maybe something like that.
It's still 79 here.
Oh, Lady V, just take it.
It's 57 degrees here right now.
Oh, I wish it was that nice down here.
Okay, we're going to Lady V's house. Jaden, pack your stuff.
Actually, it's been beautiful here. Well, come on in and I'll take you.
Ugh.
It was actually
in.
pretty here today too. It was just the heat was ridiculous.
The low tonight is going to be 46.
Oh my gosh, that's too cold.
Mm-hmm.
And do you guys want to know what the worst part is? Because you know how this time last year, when I would come out on my front porch and talk to you, you would hear all the taquitos and quesadillas and everything.
Yeah.
Well, that's the tree that went down, and I don't hear them anymore.
Aw.
And I think they all died, and I'm pretty sure a lot of squirrels died too.
They'll be
Aw.
all right. I'm sure they'll
It's
be
called
back.
the circle of life.
Do you think when the tree was going, because it split 3 different ways, that it really happened fast? But do you think those squirrels like hopped out and like hopped to another tree?
Probably. Those things are fast, man.
Well, they
I don't
dumped
know.
it.
Besides, I think they can sense things like that.
At least the tree's gone. That's the most important thing.
It was 93,000 pounds.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
that's a big
It's a
tree.
big ass tree.
Yeah, we had to get we had to, my lawyer had to call where they dumped to get the weight because my insurance is still being pricks. And so it was each dump truck load holds 20,000 pounds, and that's not the volume, that's the actual weight that the axle can hold.
Mm-hmm.
And it was 5 of them, but it was still shy of 100,000 pounds. It was 93,000 pounds.
Well,
So
at least it's gone, and you don't have to worry about it in the next storm.
right,
It can only fall down once.
yeah, there's a few more that are big, but not that big.
I would be sad to see my tree go.
Yeah, I have real fear about when it pops off up here because it's coming. It
You have
does
big
every
trees.
year.
Yeah.
You got big trees around you, Big Al.
Oh yeah, I'm in the Land Lakes National Forest.
Oh,
I've got a lot of very weak pine trees sitting on top of iron ore deposits. So they have what we call wafers under them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 3 feet of dirt and then rock. So when the wind blows, they just blow them right over
oh.
by the thousands. Just like somebody took their hand and just waved it over them, and they just lay down.
Pushed it
So
over.
so your trees don't have roots like
Well, they
down.
have roots, but they're like a really shallow root base.
Oh,
One of these days, I'll get out and take some pictures for you and show you. It's kind of trippy. But where I'm at, I'm in the iron ore area of the state, so you don't have to go down very far before you hit like straight iron deposit, and it's just rock.
wow.
So they only get so much dirt, and a lot of that dirt is composted pine needles, and it's not heavy clay.
That's interesting.
So when it blows, shit just falls over.
Basically, like it is here. Whenever it gets real wet and a big wind comes, it just blows the trees right over.
Yeah. And believe it or not, we're really swampy around here too, where it's not rocky, it's swampy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they had another storm. I think it was last today's Friday, right? So it was either the beginning of this week or last weekend, and it was in northern Alabama, and I want to say 12 people were killed.
Yeah, these storms have been crazy.
They need to stop dropping shit in the clouds and knock it off, because
Yep, absolutely.
they're doing too much of it, and they're admitting it now. I mean, they're just saying that they're doing it. So I don't know what the end of that means is, but certainly not doing a lot of people a lot of good because the insurance is jacked.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Princess Lena, I have T-Mobile also. My phone has been acting up. I think it's just T-Mobile.
I seen something on the news yesterday, I think, about AT&T having widespread outages and T-Mobile having, and it was like It was like all over the United States, like sporadic.
Yeah, I don't know. My phone it'll like won't do anything, and then hey Mar, how are you? And then it works fine, and then it just won't do shit again.
It's like what's happening with her is she won't get any of her calls, right? Her
Uh
hubby can call her 8 times. Then she gets on the phone with him. It doesn't even show she's missed any calls. And then it will call her from his phone while she's still on the phone with him. And he's not calling her.
That's weird.
I've been
Are you
getting
talking
voicemails
about?
8 days after people leave them.
You're talking about Princess Lena?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the few times I've called her, it goes straight to voicemail.
Well, hell, for some reason, every time my husband calls me on the cell phone, he can't ever hear me whenever I answer it.
Well, that could be a good thing.
Well, I mean, I'm literally like screaming at the top of my lungs, hello, 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 and I can hear him fine, but he can't hear me.
Oh wow.
So I don't know if it's my phone or what. I was going to upgrade the other day, and I almost upgraded to an iPhone, and then I was like, no, I'm not going to do it.
Mm. Mm-mm.
I don't know if
Yeah,
I want to
I do
take
want
that
to
plunge
send.
yet.
I do want to send a personal thank you to Lady V, Princess Lena, and Cat's Meow, because between the three of them, they helped us to have quite a few nights of not sleeping in the car. So I do
Well,
want to
that's
send a
nice of
huge
them.
thank you, yeah, to them.
It was our pleasure, sweetheart. Wish we could have done more.
I mean, that was more than any, like I can't even tell you how grateful I am.
Well, that was very nice.
Well, you are loved.
Princess Lena said we need walkie talkies.
Hey,
Yep,
those
we did.
the new Nextel style ones that have come out. I've got a lot of friends that are using those, and they love them.
The Nextel walkie-talkies?
Yeah, they're like Nextel.
Hmm.
It's like a flat rate fee, and they're like walkie talkies that work all over the whole U.S.
Like I can call
That's
from the West
cool.
Coast to the East
Yep.
Coast?
Mm-hmm. But
Wow.
it's just like Nextel was, where it's push to talk. You
Yeah,
can't talk over each other.
Mm-hmm.
right. Like the
Oh, I want
old-fashioned one.
one.
Yeah,
I
let
want
me.
one.
Here, I'll look it up real quick because a
I
friend of mine
just
was just
wanna.
telling me about it today. He said that he bought 6 of them for his drivers,
Mm-hmm.
and immediately canceled their cell phones.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. I just want to be able to say over and out.
10-4, 10-4, big buddy. What's your 10-20? Over?
I'd be blowing you guys
Yeah,
up with a
they're
walkie-talkie.
called rapid radios,
Hmm.
and
Wow.
it's got a 5-day battery life. There's no monthly fees.
Oh damn.
Wow, the
Yeah, they're,
criminals are gonna go crazy over that 5-day
If
battery
my
life.
husband finds out about this, I won't have a phone. Be quiet.
Put your earbuds in, Lady V.
All right, I'm
I
gonna
have
drop.
them in.
Okay.
I'll make a short link for it, and I'll drop it in the chat.
Okay.
But how are you feeling though, Big Al? Before you jump
I
off.
have been I've had some challenges. It's been interesting dealing with doctors. But I am. Let's see. On the 19th, I'm having a cardioversion, and they're gonna zap me back into rhythm.
Are
And then my first week in July, I'm having my hip replaced.
they
And
gonna give
then
you twilight sleep for the paddles?
that's what they said.
Oh, okay.
Is that what they had to do to you before?
Yes. So
Okay.
this will be the third time.
So
Okay.
you have
So
AFib or BFib?
I have AFib with flutter,
Okay. Yep.
which is where all the weakness comes from. So
Yep.
I'm really excited to get it done again. And then after my hip surgery, they're going to go in and do a cardioablation, where they go in and actually burn the nerves in your heart.
Good heavens.
and that supposedly keeps you in rhythm.
Oh,
So
wow.
That
I'll
is
be able to
just
walk. I'll be able to walk again. I'll be able to breathe again. I'll be able to start, getting my health back a little bit. So
right.
Well,
That's
I
I'm
can tell in
excited.
your voice you're kind of straining things a little bit, like you're kind of
Right now
pushing.
they've got me on so many freaking meds that it's messing with my voice.
Mm.
So
Uh,
there's the shortened URL. I'm gonna check it out because I guess it doesn't matter as long as another person that has it, you can add them to your network.
that's interesting.
So I
My
don't know if
mom, my
And
mom
then
was
Verizon.
everybody will get to hear you. And the shadow will know. The shadow always knows.
What, and I think they actually have Bluetooth for it too. So it's not like
Wow.
you have to be like wide open to the world while you're talking to somebody.
Well, that's
Hmm.
good.
Big Al, my mom used to get the cardio version, and it would get her back in sync for like usually about 8 to 10 years.
Oh no, the last one lasted best they could tell 4 months.
Yeah, and see,
But
towards the end there, they couldn't even get her in rhythm at all.
yeah, well, my problem is they didn't diagnose me properly. So for 4 years, had they diagnosed me properly, I probably wouldn't have the level of heart failure that I have. But they just screwed up.
Do you
Well,
have a valve stenosis?
No,
Um,
it's straight up heart failure.
um,
The lower lobe of the heart is not pumping correctly and can't be. There's no correction for it.
mm, I'm sorry.
wait, I just seen some. Okay, Courtney Anderson said that her husband had all of that done.
Yep, I've got several friends that have had it done. They all feel great, so I'm really excited.
Oh,
My
good,
attitude's good.
good,
I'm
good, good.
happy. I had like 2 weeks there where they did a complete redo on all my meds, and I felt great for like 15 days.
Yeah.
Like awesome. Like was able to sleep. I was getting like 6 hours of sleep, which for me is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So my attitude's positive. I mean, it's as good as it can be with everything that's happening in the world. Still saying the rosary twice a day, and hopefully God will get us all through this mess we're all in.
Oh, for
Mm.
sure. Well, you know that we're all going
Absolutely.
to be praying for you as well, and
I know,
Yes.
and you guys too. I mean, these extended vacations from each other kind of make me nervous.
yeah. And
Because I
usually,
know.
I just, if it wouldn't have been for the storms, I would have been on here. I don't want to have to cut the computer on and get it all hooked back up and then have to
I don't blame
unplug it
you.
because of lightning storms. Because the lightning has been like, I've never seen it this bad.
Oh yeah, don't risk it because it fried my desktop, it fried my laptop, and several of my appliances.
Yeah,
So don't
it has
don't
been.
even risk it.
I've never seen it. It usually we get a lot of bad wind, but the wind hasn't been that bad. It's been the lightning that's been really bad this year, which is crazy.
And
That and the
thanks for
big
all your
rain.
thoughts and prayers, everybody. I appreciate it. I really do.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
I
it's feel
definitely
better.
I worry about y'all too. So it's we got a heck of a little family going here about 98% of the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. We
I've
do.
I've got to because I'm so used to whenever I'm not on here, just going into Discord and saying hi here and there. I need to start getting on the community page and kind of letting people know what's going on and all that. I have a bad habit of not doing that.
Well, the way
Well,
everything in True
usually
Crime has
it
been
ends up
flipped
hitting you
upside
like
down.
fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like every time I
So
turn around and I turn on YouTube, it's some new weird piece of crazy drama
Oh, Lord God, don't you
bullshit.
know
yeah,
it?
Just
I've been keeping up with it. I've been bored.
I tried for a little while and I just finally gave up and just said, you know what, I just don't have time for this shit.
I haven't even tried to keep up with it. Like I said, I got on there on Twitter today and was just kind of scrolling through it and seeing about the cease and desist, and it was like, oh damn, like this is Sebastian's case is really gone that far.
Oh, it's
Well,
gotten out of control. I mean, they're fighting over, are you with Chris and Katie or are you with Sebastian? And then just like we knew was going to happen, they're turning on Sebastian. So now it's like,
Yeah. Hey, Liza. Yeah,
hi,
it's just
Liza.
it's like I said before. It's a Summer Wells 2.0.
well, me and Metamom, we often we often text each other different lives, but
Mm-hmm.
like we were just texting about that today that like we're not even really sharing lives anymore because every single it this is way worse than Summer Wells
Oh,
case.
It's
Way
toxic.
yeah,
worse.
it is. This is
It's
way,
toxic.
way worse.
And it's like every single channel that goes live, except I don't think Gray Hughes has covered it, but it's like every single channel that does lives, they're
Mm-hmm.
covering the exact same thing, and it's not anymore about Sebastian. It's about all the
Well, it's because
stuff
it's getting
around
views and
it.
clicks, Ave.
Yeah.
And
It's
It's
getting views
all
and
about the
clicks.
money.
okay, but
Well, that's
where?
the
Okay,
truth.
I get it. I understand that these people want to make money, but where are your morals?
Oh,
I
they're
was
gone. Come on now. We all know
Well,
that.
we know
Yeah.
one that doesn't have any.
There's several.
Yeah, I think it was like a week or two ago, I had clicked on one and they were talking about Katie possibly terminating pregnancies. And
What the hell
Uh
does that
huh.
got to do with Sebastian missing?
I typed in
Nothing.
all caps and I said, it is none of our business
Nope,
If
if
it's
she did
not.
she's
that,
with it or not. What does that have to do with Sebastian? And of course I got blocked,
oh
but
my god.
Of course.
and it's just every single channel is like it's like that. It's terrible. I mean, it's terrible.
It is. It's horrible.
I mean, that's one reason why I haven't covered his case. I've talked about it here and there, but there's just too much drama involved in it.
Oh,
Mar,
man.
I can't remember. I don't think you did, Mar. I remember you mentioning something about it, but I don't think you sent me a pic.
And you know what I think really sucks about it is right now is the time when YouTube creators have an advantage over the news because they do the sleuthing and they do find out things that the news doesn't find out or even that law enforcement but they could use that to an advantage, and if done properly, YouTube could literally become the new news. And but because of the way they're choosing to go about it, they're ruining something that could be so great. I mean, it could really be a great thing if all of these YouTubers just did things a little more professionally and left,
And
the
actually put out the truth and not
mhm. Yeah,
misinformation, lies, and
I
starting
guarantee.
drama and
Yeah,
all that.
'cause I've heard it for myself firsthand from Jason, from Vinny, that they are scared to death, or they were scared to death of YouTubers taking their jobs, replacing them, because they're at one point their numbers were going down and YouTube numbers were going up.
Yeah.
But now it's turning into a shit show again. So all the newscasters from the news stations, they're amping up their reporting. And like Vinny, he made his own personal YouTube,
YouTube. Yep.
and he keeps it factual and he'll have quite a few thousand people in there. So they're taking advantage of the crap that is going on YouTube. But what I'm saying is that YouTube creators really had a great opportunity there
Yeah.
to just be the new news, and they just freaking blew it.
And they're too
Oh,
busy competing against each other
God.
instead of working with each other. I'm sorry, but I'm not here to compete with nobody. So
Mm-mm.
I agree with you, Avery. I'm sorry. I thought I was muted. I was filing.
Oh, I didn't even hear you.
I didn't hear it.
Oh, good.
And Metamom, that's true. Avery. Did you ever find out who you or figure out who you were talking about earlier?
I still cannot find that boy's name, but I remember very specifically, and it was on your channel because it was a boy who went missing like 2 months before Caleb. And the situation was so similar. It was in the middle of the night. He had walked out for something. He went out for something. It wasn't food. It wasn't to grab Uber Eats or anything, but it was something and just vanished. And I remember on this panel we were specifically wondering if the two cases were connected. And he was from a different part of Texas because I remember you even pulled it up on MapQuest to see how many miles apart Corpus Christi was from where this other boy went missing.
You don't remember
I
where it was
cannot,
at?
I cannot remember for the life of me. I gave myself a headache earlier trying to think of it.
Is it the Brooks kid?
No, because he went missing in 2019.
Tyler, Texas? Does that sound
Ty,
familiar?
Ty, that's it, Ty. His name is Ty.
Ty what?
Well, I don't know. Ty something.
Hey,
But
the
that's
ugly
it.
I don't know.
truckling.
The ugly trucking just said
The
the
Tyler,
Tyler,
Texas.
Texas boy.
That's it. His name is Ty. Ty. Ah,
Wow.
I don't
what's his last
remember.
name?
I don't
Here,
remember that case.
Google a Ty missing from Texas. Ty.
Okay, hold on.
The ugly chuckling. You know what? I could have used you 3 hours ago when I gave myself damn headache. Trying to figure out his name. It was Ty. That was it.
Okay, hold on. I'm about to Google it. He was a fisher too. Okay, now I know that there was a boy that went missing in South Carolina, North Carolina. His boat. I can't remember if it.
Oh, that was the Doster boy. Oh Lord,
I
how
can't
do I
remember
say his
his
name?
name.
Doyle.
Yes, Doyle.
Ty, if I remember right, was from Austin. Now it's coming back to me.
Yeah,
Only
I was thinking it was Austin myself.
here, I feel it. It's coming back. It's going to hit me any minute now.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
See, I don't have Alzheimer's.
I do.
2024.
I'm sure of it.
I'm pretty sure I got a little touch of it myself.
I'm not.
I forget a lot of very trivial things.
You're not
You
seeing it?
both.
Is it Ty Swales?
I,
Swails? Okay, Metamom just put the same name in chat.
okay. I think
Oh,
that,
yeah. I do remember seeing that name before.
I don't guess I remember that name.
He
yes,
wasn't the college student, was he?
I can't remember if he was a college student or not, but he was right around the same age as Caleb. Disappeared in the middle of the night.
Yeah, it says he's 28. It was last seen April the 13th. But it says he was located. Wait, yeah, this boy was located and found safe in Austin.
Oh, good.
Oh, he
Okay.
was? Oh,
Yeah,
good.
that's what it says.
Okay.
It has his picture on here, but I don't remember his picture either.
I remember seeing the name written somewhere. That's about all I remember.
I don't know. There's so many of them that it's so hard to keep up with.
Yeah, I had just done like a generic search of missing young men out of Texas, and I put 2024, but of course it pulled up other years. I couldn't believe the amount of young men missing out of Texas.
Well, y'all remember? Oh shit! What is that woman's name now? She used to come in chat all the time. Emerald Queen. You know, she hasn't been in here in probably a year or so because of some dealings with the old mods that we had. But at least twice, if not more, a week, she'll send me an email because she's from Texas, and she'll send me an email. She'll say, "I got a new missing person alert today on my phone from the state of Texas." At least twice a week. There's
Tell you
somebody.
what,
Don't you know we have different
Texas,
mods now?
Yeah.
Texas, Ohio, and Pennsylvania lately have been just out of control. Northeastern Ohio is really bad too.
Idaho's crazy.
Oh, yes. The new case that
Yeah.
the guy and his little girl and his fiance are missing, and he's from Moscow, and the little girl was missing from the Pullman, Washington area, and his fiance is missing as well.
I think they're on the run.
I think that it
Because
was a whole planned thing for her to leave that airport that day, and him and that little girl met her at the airport or oh, somewhere close to the airport, and the police think that they're traveling together now. So, okay, I hear something that's like a buzzing sound.
That's me.
Oh,
Lady V just pooted online.
I did with my drill.
that's not a
Yeah,
Oh
your
God,
girl.
when you're resulting to power tools, you know you gotta just back her down a notch, lady.
Okay, the ugly truckling said Harley Morris out of Tyler, Texas is who he was thinking of.
Oh, Harley. That name is familiar too. Golly.
Oh, there's just so many of them.
God dog. That
I
name is
have
familiar
missed
too.
you, Avery. I swear I've missed you. Squirrel.
That's what Avery needs, y'all. She needs her pet squirrel.
She does. She'd be
You need to
running
come up
all
and get
over.
one of these.
We just
We've got a plethora of black and white squirrels around my place like I've never seen.
Oh, I bet you
Black
they'll
I
be.
and
want black
white?
and white squirrels.
I'm
All
gonna
black,
They're
say,
not
all white,
skunks.
and they're everywhere. No, I promise you, they're squirrels.
can you mail me some so I can populate them here? Because ours are gray and brown.
Yeah, that's all we
Yeah,
got
I
here
want some
is.
black and white ones.
I
Yes,
can't drive to town without seeing a black squirrel.
send me some.
Solid black
Yeah, solid black, all black,
and solid white.
and all white.
All
You
you
got
want
And we have a
somebody
new,
up
solid
and we have a new
white?
white, we have a new white deer too that's living within a
all
mile of
white?
my place. All
Well,
white.
I mean, you
Are you
could
are
mark a deer as a dog and ship it to me, but
I think
like,
I think somebody might be messing with some DNA stuff over by your
Yeah, I
place,
don't
Big
know.
Al.
I've never seen black squirrels in my life until the last like 2-3 years.
We
Wow.
have a few of them down here, but they're not.
They're
They're not
all over,
that popular.
all over the place.
Yeah.
And the white ones stand out like a sore thumb. I mean,
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
they're so easy to see. It's not even funny.
oh, I want to see a white squirrel.
And
I
there's
want to see
white
a white
ones that
deer.
are they're the size of the red squirrels, the smaller squirrels,
Mm-hmm.
but they're albino as well.
Wow.
So they look like
That's
little
so
white rats.
interesting.
DNA experiments.
That is so
Uh,
interesting.
wouldn't
Yeah, I've
surprise
never
me around
seen.
here. Nothing anymore does. Now that they found a deposit that makes electric vehicle batteries right down the road from me, they want to start digging.
Good Lord.
People always wanting to dig somewhere.
Well, honestly, I don't like the idea of doing it in my backyard, but we got to stop giving other countries our money.
Well, that is true too.
Oh, that is
I
very
mean,
true.
Don't get me started.
Oh,
Poor Elsie.
Elsie. It's like my cats used to bring me dead mice and put it
hey,
by my feet.
groundhogs, that's a harsh kill. Groundhogs can be freaking mean.
We don't
You
have
know,
those
Yeah,
here.
Lady V, I read in a book one time
we
that
have them.
when cats do that, they're bringing you a gift.
Yes,
Now,
because they love you.
I don't know how they scientifically prove that, but that's what I read.
Birds are known for
Yeah,
doing that. Crows especially.
because they're bringing it back like they would for their babies is why.
Shiny objects, coins, rings, aluminum foil. Anything shiny.
Sounds like what's that one?
Do you
Okay.
know what the temperature is right now here, Scarlett?
Where I'm at 73.
It's 67.
Oh my God. How are you
Uh-huh.
cooler than I am?
I don't know.
98% humidity.
Oh, yeah. Humidity's horrible too.
It feels so good.
It's
We're
cold
still
here
at
right now.
79.
Well, I don't like cold weather, but I could use some cooler weather, honestly. Hey, Kelly how are you?
Well, we got cheated out of spring again.
Yeah, we did
Like,
here too.
Yep.
The lake temperatures, there's not even anybody water skiing yet. It's June.
Oh God, they've been here. The people has been on the lakes. They've been on the rivers, tubing and skiing and all that. People going to the beaches.
yeah, my daughters are at the beach. Little shitheads. They're supposed to be coming home tomorrow, though. I'm just looking at their pictures, like, must be nice.
Yeah, the ugly truckling. Yeah, y'all are cooler than we are over here. I need to go to Alabama. Dang it! I know I said I wasn't going to complain about the hot weather, but like the other day, our heat index was 111.
I will never say I'm not going to complain about it because I will bitch all summer long.
Oh, I have to say, somebody popped up on my Twitter timeline that I haven't seen in almost a year.
Who?
Fofa.
Really?
She popped up on my Twitter timeline. I don't know her.
Oh,
I told her that we all miss her and I hope she's well.
Anyway,
Yeah.
King Scarlet, did I say what? Oh, about not complaining about the weather. Okay, I thought you were talking about something else.
I'm not even going to say anything because you already know
Sorry,
what
I
I'm
didn't
going
mean to
to
open the door and throw a grenade in
No,
the room, but I just,
no, you're good.
that's somebody I haven't seen in forever. And
You're good.
I'll shut up now.
say.
Go back to
too funny.
drinking my coffee.
Oh, God. Okay, so what are we talking about tonight?
I don't. I don't know.
Oh,
Basically anything, I guess, just because it's my first night back.
I
Good.
shared that case in Discord. Is it an 8-month-old baby that's missing?
Oh yes,
Or
yes, yes. Hold
4-month-old?
on. 8 months old. Hold on. Let
So
me see if I can find it.
this baby, apparently the family of the baby, not the parents, but the family of the baby, reported the baby missing because they had not seen the baby since the beginning of May. The police found the baby's parents tied up in a hotel room with all kinds of narcotics they weren't supposed to have, the C word and the F word, like not that F
Yeah,
word.
it was. And Avery, you do kind of sound like you're in a tunnel again.
Ah,
Where did it go? So it was in Kentucky, is where it happened at. The case
am
that
I
Avery's
better?
talking about. Yes, you are now.
Okay. Yeah, so the police found them, and of course they were like stoned out of their minds. And I mean, this was a large amount too of narcotics. And no baby with them, and they're not cooperating with the police. They're saying they don't know where the baby is, must be with a family member. They don't know. So they're locked up and nobody knows where this precious little baby is.
Okay. And then I read in that article, and it's on Newsbreak. Let me put the link in the chat. There was another man that was also arrested.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Where's it at? Okay, I'm gonna pull it up here. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted. Damn it. Hold on. Okay, here we go. All right. So yeah, at the bottom of that article that you had posted, it says, shit, where's it at? Oh, wait. Yes, another man, Ricky Smith, in relation to the case, who was living with a couple at their home in Deanfield, or at Deanfield Church Road. Police say Smith was using the home as a base for trafficking drugs.
Wow. So why were they in a hotel room if they have a home?
I don't know. That didn't make sense. Because that's where they ended up tracking them down. And it says at the first part of the article that they found them holed up the uh, in the hotel.
And look, it says that he's also charged with child abuse and endangering a child. So I wonder if there was other children in the home. Can you scroll down and show the picture of the sweet baby? You guys, look at that baby. How can they not know where their baby is?
Because they don't care. It's just.
He's just
that dude looks empty.
Oh,
He
yeah.
does.
Look at her.
She does
But
too.
he really looks empty. Like
Yeah.
there's just nobody home.
It's one of those type of people that you can look in their eyes and it's like there's just nothing there.
His soul is just dead.
Yep. I agree with that. I hope that baby didn't end up going somewhere for drugs.
Oh, gosh.
That would be.
Yeah. And wasn't it? It was a little girl, wasn't it?
I think it's a little boy.
Was it? And it says here the police tried to interview the parents, but they're not cooperative with the investigators. And there was something else. It was like 3 or 4 different places that was named in here. In the article that they were from one place, they were arrested in another place. It sounds like that they just maybe something might have happened in the house and they left from the house because maybe that's where all the evidence is. And
I guess it is a little girl because it says there's a possibility she is with other family members.
Yeah, I thought I'd seen where it said it was a little girl. Because when I saw the picture, I was like, damn, that's a newborn in that picture. And then I got to reading and she's already 8 months old.
It had the baby's name in there.
That baby's 8 months old in that picture?
No, she's a newborn.
I was going to say, holy shit.
She's a newborn there.
You had me spun out there for a minute. I'm like, what? Am I seeing shit?
Well, when Avery, she had first posted that link in Discord and I pulled it up, I thought it was a newborn that they were talking about that was missing. But in the article, it says she's 8 months old.
So it sounds to me like they weren't able to find any current photos of the baby.
They had to use that one.
Yeah, the parents probably weren't, taking pictures of all the baby's milestones. So
they were too busy doing other shit and didn't care about the kid.
And what's sad is I was reading that he actually just got charged in March for a bunch of charges. So how was he even allowed to be, but the both of them, how are they even allowed to even keep that baby in their custody?
Hold on. Where did I? Yes, Rudd was convicted of 2 substance offenses in March, including the possession of, and y'all can see the word right there, and was on a year's supervised release, according to the Kentucky Department of Corrections.
Well, they weren't supervising him very well, were they?
Obviously not.
Because if the baby hasn't been seen since the beginning of May, I mean, that's over a month. So I just hope the baby's alive.
Well, if they're saying that she's with a family member, then why not give the family member's name up so they can go and check the baby? Do a welfare check and make sure she's okay.
She's lying, though, because it was the family who reported the baby missing.
Yeah, because they hadn't seen her in over a month.
Yeah. So they're lying.
Ain't no telling that the baby, something bad has happened, and which I hope not, but
The
That's
odds
probably
of
the reason why they left the house. It makes no sense why they would be at a hotel unless that's their place of choice to go do their stuff.
Like a 8-month-old baby is crawling, right?
yeah,
That's
Yeah.
crawling, past
Mhm.
crawling age. Okay.
past crawling. Mine were walking at 9.
So I mean, yeah, and like I said in chat, they can't look after themselves, let alone a baby. It's just
So see, that makes me worry more because that baby could have crawled anywhere
could have
where
got
they live.
anything in its mouth because they wasn't watching her.
Mhm.
Could have gotten their substances in its mouth and something bad happened to it.
Mm.
So I don't know. Hopefully they'll break down and tell where she's at, but they still got them in jail. So hey, Glowbug.
And then there's the other case that I posted. Well, you had found the case, and then I posted a updated article, the one you were just talking about a minute ago. I can't
Oh,
remember the
we're
name.
I can't ever
Palmer
remember those people's
Moscow.
name. Hold on. Aaron Ong, I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. And then was Nadia Cole and is it Soraya? The little girl's name? I think it's Soraya. Soraya Harmon. That's a weird case.
Yeah,
And yeah, I'm gonna pull this picture up. This little girl is like the cutest little girl ever.
she is.
Aww.
She is so cute. But it's weird though because to begin with, whenever I first heard it come out, I thought the adults, I thought they were married, and this was both of their. This little girl was both of theirs. Well, come to find out, the dad had the little girl by another woman. He is engaged or dating Nadia Cole. Well, he the little girl is from the Pullman, Washington area. He's from the Moscow, Idaho area. He went and picked the little girl up at the Pullman Police Department from the mom. Apparently went to Montana for a fishing trip. The bio mom didn't even know that the little girl was taken out of state to go on this fishing trip. She had no idea. She was supposed to pick the little girl back up in Pullman on June the 3rd. Well, they never showed up. She last saw the little girl on May the 29th. On May the 29th is also the same day that Nadia Cole is at an airport in Seattle, Washington, getting ready to board a plane to Italy with her family as a graduation gift because she had just recently graduated from WSU. So they were going to go to Italy. So right before they go to board the plane, she tells her parents, I'm going to run to the restroom real quick and I'll be right back. And she left her phone in her backpack. And she never came back. Well, when they got to looking into it and checked the surveillance cameras at the airport, she was seen leaving on her own free will from the airport, getting on, is it called the light rail? I think is what they called it. And getting off at University Street and then walking towards the Seattle waterfront.
And I read that they found she had just received a phone call from a burner phone on her cell phone too, right before she
Okay.
left the airport. I read that somewhere on some article.
Well, police have put out an arrest warrant for the dad for interference. Hold on, I think it's in this article right here. Okay, so wait, where the hell did they put it? Okay, here's where it says about the warrant is out for his arrest. Oh, well, shit. And I didn't even write that part down. Well, anyway, he has a warrant out for his arrest. The police think that all three of them are now traveling together. Honestly, I'm wondering if they have actual proof that him and that little girl went to Montana.
It's kind of odd to take a 2-year-old on a fishing trip.
Yes. I think
Mhm.
that on May 29th, when he picked the little girl up and the female was at the airport, I think the whole thing was planned that they were all going to leave that day and go somewhere else and take the baby with them.
Yeah, so they had a few days head start before the police
Uh-huh.
would know.
Yeah, because she didn't even know, the bio mom of the little girl didn't even know that she was missing until she went to the Pullman Police Department, because that's where they do the custody exchange. And so she goes there on June the 3rd to pick the baby up, and they don't show up. And then come to find out, now they're all three missing.
Well, they weren't keeping very good track, were they?
No, so it sounds like that it was a whole planned deal, and they left from Washington instead of him and the baby going to Montana on this fishing trip. I think that was just
Sounds
something to make them look that direction when they're actually going the opposite direction.
It's a very logical possibility, that's for sure.
I know that little girl's mom, the biological mom, has got to be just absolutely sick on her stomach of worry.
Yeah, because she had no idea that her baby was missing
Poor thing.
those few days. So from the 29th, so there would have been the 30th, the 31st, the 1st, the 2nd, and then she would have picked her up on the 3rd. So
Oh my goodness, Mars.
basically a 4.5
Sorry.
day head start. No, you're good.
Well,
Mar, you
Mars,
talking about Nisi? That's crazy.
wow.
I know it said in here. And I also saw a statement from the bio mom of the little girl. Okay, right here. The bio mom said, I physically felt my heart hit the floor, and I felt pain and fear and confusion like I've never felt coursing throughout my whole body. I just don't know how to process it. I was kind of just trying to figure out what had happened, where she was, and while she was ever in Montana, why I hadn't been told about this beforehand. And the arrest warrant is for custodial interference in the 1st degree. Just on to begin with, I thought the blonde was also the little girl's mom, but kind of find out they're saying it's her fiance's little girl. So they must be engaged. But there was a whole thing on Facebook about it that I think it was the dad's sister had put on Facebook.
People need to stop calling these people mothers and fathers and moms and dads, because they're fucking sperm and egg donors.
That's all they are.
That's true.
It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah. They don't care one way or another. And these two here, they had a custody agreement, but then the dad goes and does something like this. Hey, what is that noise?
Lady V. She's
Oh,
trying to see what
shoot.
she can get.
Sorry.
She's trying to see what she can get away with.
Filing her nails.
Yeah, they're bugging me.
Well, what a coincidence. They're bugging me too.
Sorry, guys. I got
But-
some new headsets. She said she couldn't hear me drilling, so I thought maybe she couldn't hear me filing.
That's like, for me, that's like one of those things like nails on a chalkboard. I just hate that noise.
I can't
I'm
stand.
sorry.
I can't stand my nails being filed. I don't like the feel of it.
I don't like the sound of it. It's
Oh, I love it. Sound and the feel. Everything. But I'll be good.
I love it. I love it all.
So there's something I wanted to tell you guys. I don't know if you have seen it or not.
Okay.
But I seen where they started releasing Brian Laundrie's journals. Did you guys see that? And
No.
he had been homicidal for freaking months and months and months. Like I'm talking seriously disturbing journal entries.
Wait, Brian Laundrie? As in
Yeah.
the Gabby Petito? Okay, no, I haven't
Uh-huh.
seen that. The only thing that I've seen of anything that he had written allegedly was the note of him telling what happened to Gabby.
Oh no, they've been releasing excerpts from his journal, and I mean, they're saying now that they believed he was suffering psychopathy for a very, very long time, and it's oh my God, those entries are so disturbing, and his drawings, and I mean, it's horrible.
I have seen some of his drawings before. And didn't Gabby? No, maybe it was just him that had the drawings because there was some pictures that was posted a long time ago on one of their social media accounts of some drawings that he had done. I don't remember which one it was posted on, but
There's like one entry, and it's like 6 months before they ever even went on the trip, where he's talking about how he has this urge that he can't control of wanting to just strangle somebody to death just to see what it feels like.
Did he say anything about his parents knowing anything about it beforehand?
totally struggling.
Um, I can't remember, but I think they have made a link to his parents knowing. Yeah. There was an attorney, and I can't remember which attorney it was, who came forward and said that he actually, when he called his parents from Moab, he told them then to somehow they proved that his parents did know.
So if they had access to that information, then they're culpable. I mean, what the hell?
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
don't.
Not in the
I don't
state of
understand that.
Florida.
No,
In the
because they
state
can't. What was it? They won't be forced to testify against him or some shit like that, wasn't it?
in the state of Florida, they have this weird law that even if you know that somebody committed a crime, you don't have to tell it.
But it's only for family members. It's
Yeah,
not. It's
yeah.
like parents, kid,
Mhm.
stuff like that.
And that law needs to go.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a WTF moment there.
So, where can we read these journal entries?
Um
I don't want to.
yeah, I mean, you could probably just Google it, Brian Laundrie's journal entries. I'm sure, because I've been seeing it all over the news.
Okay, I'll have to see if I can find them. I would like to read them. Just
It's some
it
seriously,
would be sad, honestly, but I would still like to read them.
yeah, it's very disturbing. And so apparently he was a homicidal type of person for a very long time.
Yeah, they don't.
That's so irresponsible of his parents if they knew that and they just chose to do nothing because of what, they're embarrassed.
Hmm.
Well, the fact that Gabby's parents were calling them, begging them, "Have you heard from the kids? Do you know where they're at? We can't get in touch with them." And the whole time they knew that Gabby was gone.
So the rotten apple just did not fall far from the tree.
Not at all.
And I wanted to believe his story, honestly, that she was injured and he thought that he was taking her out of pain. I wanted to believe that so badly. But after seeing these journal entries, no, I no longer believe that at all.
I'll have to see if I can find it. If I can find a link to it, I'll post it in Discord.
Just when I think the direction of the world and our moral decay is gotten to a new level, something happens that surprises me again.
There's just I don't know. I hate even looking at his picture, and I hate looking at pictures that has him and Gabby together.
I'm
Just
starting to hate seeing Kohlberger. His shit pops up my feed, and I'm starting to gain a true hatred for
So
him.
I completely didn't even know that there was a hearing the other day.
I don't know what happened with it, but it popped up in my feed, and I had to
It's a bunch
close
of
it.
malarkey.
What happened with it?
Just a
What was it?
just a bunch of back and forth, just like the other thing. Oh no, we don't want that. Oh well, but we do. Oh, now the other side. Oh well, we said we could do that, but we don't want this part.
I think that's the hearing I fell asleep on. Or
So,
was that the one before where
I
Anne was
don't know. They're both
saying,
just ridiculous.
so
Who was it?
Ron
Kid Scarlet News
Laundrie,
said 2026. I think she might have
yeah,
been onto something.
yeah,
I'm starting to believe it now.
oh yeah,
Oh, I don't start. I'm totally in that one.
they're not even close to, I
Nope,
mean, even
not even
having,
close.
not even for summer of 2025.
No,
They're still
no,
fighting over Discovery.
yeah.
Okay, this I'm gonna post this link in chat, and it's about Ron Laundrie, and it's talking about like the different books that they found that he had that were hollowed out on the inside, and he had like different items stored in those books.
Like what?
He had ammunition and a pair of brass knucks in it. And of all things, the name of the book was Choke that he had
Oh my
hollowed out.
gosh. Ooh,
Now, what does he need to have brass knuckles for?
I don't know, but if he came at me with a set of brass knuckles, I'd turn them things sideways and shove him so far up his ass he'd be freaking looking like he had a new grill.
I'm just punching people in the eyeballs with my nails.
He just, y'all, he makes me so sick looking at his pictures.
I think I could kill somebody by poking them
I
in
think
the
you could
eyes
I,
too.
with my
you
nails.
could.
Yeah, you could shish kebab a motherfucker and make him blind as shit.
I'll tell you what the best thing though, like aside from brass knuckles, and I know this from experience, 'cause little, back in my day, it was a little crazy. But if you put a key, like
Oh yes.
your house keys, if you put a key in between each of your fingers and make a fist
Yep.
and punch somebody,
Just
ooh,
a
you
roll of
will see
dimes.
some damage
Just put a roll of dimes in your hand and make a fist.
that you end
Yeah,
up
but
in jail
women
for.
want to poke something. It's like their
I,
face,
I
their
know,
eyes
I know
out,
you do.
you know?
You want to gouge.
Exactly. We don't
And
have as many tries as you guys do to get away from them.
you know how the key, like your house keys, have one smooth side and one rigid side? Well, you got to have the rigid side of the keys in between each finger, in between each knuckle, pointed downward. So that way, when you go to punch, you drag your fist down after you punch.
Who teaches y'all how to fight?
Well, I mean,
My
I'm
mom and
classy,
daddy
but
told me
I'm a
that one.
stopper.
I can't. I'm not even gonna say what I would use
Yeah, you better not.
because it ain't no keys. I can tell you.
Let me guess: an 8 ball and a 8 ball pull ball in a sock.
Hell no.
Oh,
Now
I
the
like the
sock can rip.
if I'm gonna use something, it's gonna have some length on it, and it's gonna be wood or metal.
oh,
Yeah, fuck all that other.
So when I when, excuse me, when I was having my knee surgeries a few years ago, I had to use a cane for a while. And I just leave my cane in the car. So if somebody attacks me, I'll just be a little old lady beating them off with the cane.
there you go.
And my purse.
That's an
No,
idea.
I've got better protection than that.
Hey, back in the day,
Well,
they used to put a 22 long rifle in the shaft of their cane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say the GUN is a last resort because I've always been taught if you're going to pull it out, you better be prepared to use it.
No, you better have the trigger half pulled.
Honey, if somebody's coming at me, I'm not giving it the last resort. It's the first thing I'm grabbing.
Well, it depends. If it's just like, I mean, this is like 20 years ago, back in my younger days. If it was just some girl that I knew I could take.
Oh, that's different.
Ooh, ooh, ooh! Case update. Do you guys remember it was about a year and a half ago. We had the big uh, scandal here where the people were taking money to feed the kids and then never fed the kids.
I seen that. And
They
they tried to bribe
$120,000 in a pillowcase
God,
showed
I would
up
have
at the juror's house.
Wait, when did this happen?
This just happened last week.
Yep.
They said, make sure that you vote to acquit this person and you'll get another bag just like this.
I
A
don't
Somali
remember.
woman
Wow.
showed up at the juror's house, and the juror called the the court right away and said this just happened, and they locked them all up. All the defendants got locked up.
Wow.
See, I would have taken that money, I would have ran, I would have hid it, I would have called the police, and then when the police got there, I would say, "Well, shit, where'd it go? It was right here."
And they would just follow you camera by camera.
Hey, those people stole over $5 million from the taxpayers in Minnesota,
Yeah,
and
they did.
the kids that were supposed to be getting meals,
Yeah.
That's horrible.
all Somali nationals.
Wow.
$5 million.
I don't guess I remember.
I brought it up, but it
Yeah,
wasn't one of those.
we were
We
talking about it before you
It,
had your last break.
Mhm.
it all
Oh,
happened
okay.
around the same time as George Floyd.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I don't guess I remember it then.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
people who took advantage of pandemic monies and stuff, and it's all
There's a lot of
starting
people
to
getting caught for it now.
it's
Yeah.
all
It's
starting to
coming
catch
around.
up. Did you see where the IRS put out that they have how many audits is it planned or
Oh,
scheduled? Oh
it's
man,
over 100,000.
it is so many.
Yeah. Basically any small business that took money,
Well, they
in
should
any way,
be.
shape, or
I
form,
mean,
they're gonna audit them, which
See,
I'm
and
fine with it.
we
yeah, they.
absolutely did not take a penny of it because we knew that was what was going to
Well, I
happen.
mean, there was people who saw free money and they jumped on it, knowing damn good well that they didn't need it
Right.
and didn't think about the fact that this was going to happen.
Well, they lied
A
about
lot
the
of them
number of
didn't
employees that they had.
Yep.
yeah, or a lot of them didn't think about paying taxes on that either.
Yep.
Mm,
Oh, a
mm,
ton of
mm.
them around here that hit home to a lot of restaurants around me.
So
They
yeah,
didn't plan for
I
the tax
mean,
burden
they
from it.
shouldn't expect anything different though. If you're going to do something like that, then you should expect that
Nothing's
the IRS is
free.
going to come in and check you out.
Nothing's free. Nothing's free.
Betty Joe said that the baby had a blast at the drive-in. They took her to the
Ah,
Oh,
they took her to a drive-in to watch. Was it two different movies, Betty Joe?
that's
yeah.
awesome. I miss the drive-in. In
I
my
miss
opinion, that
making
is the
out.
only way to see a movie.
I've
I
never
miss
been to one.
Oh God, it's so much fun.
I miss
I
making
love
out in the
drive-ins.
garden.
We have one here that's still actually open. That it's $13. You get 3 movies. You can go in 2 hours before dark. You're
Ooh.
allowed to bring a barbecue. You're allowed to bring a cooler.
Oh dang!
You're allowed to bring your own chairs.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
We still have one here too.
There's 2 left
They're-
in Minnesota that I know of.
I have some good drive-in memories.
Oh, me too.
That
So do I.
probably can't be shared on YouTube, right?
Not a one of them.
No, mine are pretty unsanitary too.
And Mar, no, seriously, I've never been to one. I've never been to a drive-in.
It's so much fun.
Oh,
Mhm.
it's
Nowadays,
fun.
though,
It
I
is
don't know
fun.
with the new dashboards in cars and everything that's all lit up the way it is, and I don't know that it would be as fun as it once was.
Well, you
Right.
still back your car and lift your hatch and have a bed
Well,
made
if
back
you
there.
have that kind of
Yeah.
car,
Yeah. Or the bed of a truck or something
the
like
bed of a
that.
pickup truck is the best way to go.
Oh
Yeah.
heck yeah. Air
Is the
mattress.
best way. Yep, air mattress, cooler. Yeah,
That does sound like
yeah.
fun.
Oh, it's so much fun. I remember my dad sticking 2 kids in the trunk.
We used
So
to
yeah.
have an RV that was like about the size of one of those smaller school buses, and I
Oh
would
yeah, short
get
bus.
yeah, and I would get like all of these kids from my school. We'd have like every seat in that thing packed, and we'd go and we'd watch the drive-in at that. It was a blast.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
think
so
we
much
even.
fun.
I don't think there's any. There may be some down in the southern part of Louisiana that the hurricanes haven't blown away, but I don't think we have any up here.
Unfortunately, here at a couple of one of them I know for sure, it's turned into the kids have taken over and kind of they're
Screwed it up.
doing what the kids do nowadays and
Yeah.
making everything cool turn to shit.
At the Renaissance Hotel it's right outside of Birmingham. I think it's Hoover. It's this hotel. It's on the Robert Trent Jones golf course, and this hotel looks like a castle. And they have this pool where on the shallow side, it just kind of like slopes down, so you literally walk down it, and like you go in a few feet, and the water's like to your ankles, and then you go, that's how it goes in. Well, at nighttime, in the evenings, they bring out this humongous movie screen projector, and they put it right over the pool, and the kids can lay there right on the edge where you walk in, and there's
Mhm.
little where you walk into the pool, and so they can just lay there where they're still in the water, but their heads are not. And then they have like these little sprinklers that come up out of the pool, and you can just lay there and watch the whole movie. It is the coolest thing, actually. Like, I got down there with the kids and laid in there and watched the movies. That was pretty cool.
Hmm.
Not as cool as a drive-in, but it's pretty dang close to it.
Okay, I'm trying to keep up in chat here. King Scarlet says you can't hear anything at drop-ins.
Yeah, that wasn't the point.
That's what I said. I don't think they went to them to hear what was being said at
Yeah,
the
but
drop-in.
you pull up to a speaker.
Well,
Oh, they got rid of the
nowadays,
speakers years ago.
yeah, nowadays what you do
Now
is
it
you
comes over
pull
the
up and
radio.
there's a radio station you tune into.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, it comes over the
Yeah.
radio in your car.
Oh. Yeah, I still remember those speakers.
It's like a shortwave radio, so only those like right in the immediate area can get the sound, I think.
Yeah, you can hear like a half.
Yeah.
Neat stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said something about Mars says she hasn't seen any in North Carolina and no soft serve ice cream stands.
Mm.
Well, so you guys know, since we were not in our house for a while, we had to eat a lot of fast food, and I don't usually eat fast food. And we went to Sonic, and do you know that they don't come out on roller skates anymore?
No, they
Yeah,
don't
I
hear
know
either.
that.
No, too much of a liability.
And I had talked Jaden all up. I was like, "Oh, you're gonna love this because they're gonna come out on roller skates." And I had him so amped up, and here they come walking out, and I was like, "Hey, where's your roller skates?" And they were like, "Oh, we haven't done that for years, ma'am."
Yeah, they don't do it here anymore either.
Boo.
I don't know. I ate at a Sonic the other day when I had to take my aunt to the doctor. It wasn't that good.
Their food backslid really bad. It
Yeah,
used to be really good.
it wasn't like it just. I don't know. We got what are they, the little chicken bites or whatever they're called, and it just wasn't that good.
I used to love their chili dogs, but now they're like kind of toxic. They don't taste right.
Well, my stomach isn't used to fast food, so it is pretty
Yeah,
rough on me. But oof, I have to, like, I just can't do fast food. It just tears my stomach up.
yeah. Because all that shit's just pumped full of chemicals and everything else that they serve at those places. That's why I hardly ever eat out.
Yep.
I hate eating out, except for Chinese restaurant.
That's why I keep my menu to the best quality that I possibly can.
Well, I still can't use my oven, so but at least like I can use my air fryer in one of my plugs. So, but it's still better than fast food.
Well, nowadays the air fryer is like the way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have the time for it, it's for sure the way to go.
Yeah. Just on Sonic does have good ice. I think
Yes,
that's
they do.
I think that's the only thing that they've kind of like stuck with that has remained good.
But if you buy their bags of ice, they don't fit in your freezer. You have to have a gigantic freezer. And on the West Coast, I remember them being smaller and fitting in the freezer perfectly fine. But not here. Here, they're gigantic. They take up the whole top rack of your freezer.
Now you're complaining because you get more than enough
'Cause it
when we
doesn't
used to
fit.
get way too little.
You get too much.
And their
It'd be
bags,
better saying, it was half the size that they used to give.
My sister has this ice maker that makes the little. It's just like Sonic Ice. It makes the little cubes like that. It's the coolest thing. I think it's expensive though.
Well, I know I called for my HVAC guy to come and service all my refrigerant stuff in the kitchen, and he said, "Well, I've got to do 3 McDonald's." And I said, "What do you mean?" He told me that McDonald's 4 times a year, every McDonald's that he services spends $20,000 on servicing their ice machines
each time.
Wow.
each time. $80,000 a year.
God.
Wow.
Well, why can't they service their ice cream machines? Because every time I go through to get Jaden an ice
That's
cream cone, it's
You've heard
That's
about that,
on
broken.
right?
that's
You've
on a
heard about why
break.
that's like that, right?
No, why?
Uh-huh.
They
Oh
finally
Lord.
debunked it. It's because the closing employees are lazy. They don't want to clean the machine.
Really?
hmm
Huh.
Yep.
They said 90% of the time it's because the closing employees don't want to clean the machine because they're
Well,
paid in the ass to clean.
those lazy mammy tappers. I'm gonna tell on him when I go in there next time. I'm gonna say, I know it works.
I don't know. I only eat Bluebell ice cream, so I'll stick with that. I'm not eating no ice cream from places like that.
I just read a thing on Twitter the other day that all of those ice cream bars, like the Twix bars and the Snickers bars, and none of those actually have real ice cream in them.
So what's in them?
Ice cream product.
It's like a light, fluffy,
It's a
snowy
dairy-like
texture.
product.
Oh,
Yeah, you can tell it's not ice
It's
cream.
not real dairy.
wow.
Yeah. Well, I
Some
knew
of
that was
those
always the case
things
for a
won't
Frosty
even.
because you could set a Wendy's Frosty on the counter for a week and it never changes.
I was gonna say some of those don't even
Sarah
melt.
Beth.
Elsie, I get them telling me that every week.
See, I
And
couldn't
that's a
be a
fact.
boss.
That's a
I
fact.
I couldn't be a boss somewhere. I'll be done.
As a matter of fact, today I had a bear get into the trash last night. And my cook came in this morning and I said, "Hey, I need you to go out and grab that trash that the bear scattered around." And he's like, "You don't pay me for that."
I'd have been like, okay, you're fired.
Well, guess what? He knows I
But then
can't
because you can't find another cook.
because I can't find another cook.
Yeah, and so it's
It happens every day to
and
me.
it happens everywhere because they know that you can't find other people, and so they can say whatever they want and get away with it, basically.
Yep.
See, I'd just be like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't deal with somebody saying something like that if I tell them to do something.
I'm praying hard this week because I have someone making an offer next week. So I'm praying that it's sizable enough to where I can get
And
out
it
from
all
under
works
this.
out. Yeah.
I want my health back. I'd rather work for somebody else and tell them what I'm not going to do at this point. It's gotten so tiring.
It's
The hiring
too,
and firing thing is it's every week.
it's too much of a hassle.
It's every week.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Please fire one of my waiters. You got a bad waiter?
Oh, that
Oh,
must be
jeez.
Princess Lena.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's become. I don't know. I never saw it. I never saw the help being the Achilles heel of the restaurant industry,
They
Mm.
or
just
other places for that matter. But the restaurant industry, I've always had a stack of bartenders and a stack of cooks looking for a job.
people are just
Always.
lazy now lately.
Now it's I've literally got to beg them to come to work.
People just don't want to work.
And I don't understand. I know I go to the grocery store, 2 bags of vegetables cost me $60.
Yeah, shit's
How are these
expensive.
people paying for their food?
It's expensive.
What kind of
We've gone
vegetables are
through.
you eating?
Oh,
Oh, for your
I'm talking
restaurant.
about no, literally I went the other day and bought strawberries, grapes, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, um, red potatoes, what else did I get? I got watermelon and cantaloupe, and it was $63.
I love asparagus. Oof,
Me
that is
too.
my
Oh,
favorite.
I do too.
I
Ugh, nasty.
asparagus wrapped in bacon is
Yeah,
so good.
nasty.
Any green vegetable, I think though, is like oh so delicious. But asparagus and Brussels sprouts. Oh my gosh, I love Brussels sprouts too.
Brussels sprouts on a cast iron pan cooked in bacon
Yes,
grease
Mm.
is the
Oh
greatest thing ever.
no, green beans in a cast iron skillet cooked with bacon
That
grease
also is very, very good
that
too.
is good
and
too.
with some brown sugar added.
Never tried that.
Really
Never
good.
did either.
Hey Tiff, how are you?
We
Yes,
get
yes, she
wild
does.
asparagus in the ditches up here a couple times a year. And if you
Have
can
you
find
guys
it,
ever?
oh, God, is it good.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, I was going to ask you guys, have you ever had the French cut green beans with I think it's Velveeta cheese mixed in it?
Yes.
I don't like Velveeta cheese.
I don't
I
eat
don't
yellow
either.
cheese.
I only eat white cheddar. Um, I mean white American, um, mozzarella, provolone, and Swiss.
I'll eat any white cheese. I don't like yellow cheese. I
I
don't
don't
like the
really
taste
either,
of it.
but I do like it in the French fries. I will eat French fries. In the green beans, I will eat it in the green beans like that. It's good, but I get overloaded with cheese too quickly. I don't like a whole lot of cheese at all.
Oh my god, my kids and my husband can go through packs and packs and packs of cheese.
Oh,
We did garlic parmesan French fries tonight with marinara dipping sauce.
mm,
Oh, that sounds so good.
Steak fries tossed in garlic butter with real garlic, real butter, and real
Mm,
grated parmesan. And
mm, mm,
then,
well,
mm.
I'm a little bit spoiled though because I mean we get like the Dutch cheeses and stuff, so
well, yeah, that's
I
it's
bet you
like
that is good though.
Amish cheese. There's no
it's
better cheese.
delicious. It's
Amish
delicious.
cheese is, oh,
I still can't eat very much of it, but at least it's worth,
the
I
Amish,
don't even eat them on my hamburgers. I don't
they
even
make
eat.
the best cream cheese hands down in the whole country.
Me and
Hmm.
Lena were talking about the Amish the other night on DM and about like their stuff that they make and that they have in their stores and their jellies and butters. Oh my god, it's so
Oh,
good.
yeah. Well,
So
when the
good.
world goes to hell, they're going to be the ones that survive.
Yep, they'll be perfectly fine.
Yep.
They
They'll be
survive
in
now
great
with
shape.
no power, none of that. It won't even bother them.
I would love to find an artesian community around here, but I don't think we have one.
An artesian community?
Isn't that what it's called?
No,
No, that'd be
Amish.
Amish.
No, where they
Amish or
have
Mennonite.
well,
Different.
they have the Amish in there too, but they also have like the butchers that don't use any chemicals, and they have like the applesauce that's made straight. They pick the apples and use a blender and blend them.
Yeah, the Amish do that.
Yeah, that's
It's
what the
called
Amish
an
do.
artesian
You're
community.
talking about artisan.
Artisan
Yeah,
community?
yeah,
Am I saying it wrong?
yeah. Artesian is a well.
Oh, well, yeah.
Well, maybe that's why I can't find one.
I think it's actually spelled the same.
I gotta re-Google it. I swear it was pronounced artesian. Now you messed me up, Big Al.
I'm sorry. I'll be right back. I gotta call down to the bar and get these people the hell out of here.
Okay. Let's see. I'm seeing if there's one in Alabama. A community like that.
Damn it.
Hold on. I might have found one, Avery. I'm fixing to post the link in back chat.
Cool.
I don't know, just like everything that the Amish community does, though, their quilts, their woodwork, their food, so good.
Everything is quality.
Yes, their furniture, all of it.
Lasts for hundreds of years.
It's expensive,
Yeah.
but it's worth the price that you pay for it.
I'm gonna have to look to see how far that is from me.
I don't know if there's. I guess that would be what you were talking about, right?
It's artisanal community. Isn't that it?
Maybe I don't know. Hey Kelly P, how are you?
Dang it, now I'm gonna be thinking about this.
Hey, Kelly.
Artisanal. Artisan. Artesian. I think it's artisanal.
Maybe I know artesian is a whale.
Ah,
That's why I thought you meant Amish and not artesian.
nice.
Let's see. Our farmers market. They've got where they have a farmers market around here, but I don't. I know it wouldn't be no different than buying from a grocery store, but I don't know how them people grow their food, or or what they put on it, or anything like that. Okay, I'm gonna send.
Okay, I googled it. It's artisanal community. I was way off.
Well, it ain't no worse than cicadas being taquitos.
Because I can't ever remember that dang word.
And I seen a shirt on. Is that on Sheen the other day? It has something about the cicadas. Because we were supposed to have, what was it, like an invasion of the cicadas?
Yeah,
Which they wasn't that bad here.
I don't
But
know if they were here or not because I was more in the city and whenever that happened. So I last couple 2-3 weeks.
It's Tiff said not the chupacabras.
Chupacabras.
Okay, Avery, that case that we were talking about a minute ago with the 2 adults and the little toddler that's missing, do you know if they have a thing on Facebook, like a missing person group for them?
Oh no, I don't know. I actually really hadn't been on Facebook other than to post happy birthday to Metamom yesterday. I really hadn't been on Facebook.
Okay, let me see if they've got something.
Happy birthday, Metamom.
She is 38 years young.
I knew somebody had a birthday yesterday, but I didn't have I didn't never really have time to figure out who it was talking about.
It's okay, Metamom, and there was it Sally Mae that has a birthday this weekend?
I think, or was it Sarah?
I don't remember.
I don't either. I just barely caught it.
Okay, so there is a Facebook group called Find Nadia Cole, Soraya Ong Harmon, and Aaron Ong. Oh, shit, old. Okay,
Which one was
Sarah's
that again?
the case that has the two adults and the little toddler that's missing.
The little girl?
Yeah. I just it just seems like it was planned out by the two adults for them all to leave on that same day on May the 29th. They all meet up somewhere and leave with the baby. And I think the whole Montana thing, unless they have absolute proof that he took the little girl and went to Montana, I think that was just a distraction.
I would agree with that. And now they could be anywhere.
Yeah. Because if she was walking to the waterfront in Seattle, do they have like boats that you can catch out from there to go overseas or anything like that? Does anybody know? Or from that area?
That I have no idea.
From Seattle?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to look it up and see.
Where's Big Al when we need him?
Well, they can get into Canada, right?
I would think they could probably go from Seattle up to Alaska, probably up to Canada. I'm just wondering though about overseas.
That's what I'm wondering.
Okay, I'm going to look.
Or even south, you know, or to one of the islands or something like that that's out in the Pacific. Just somewhere that they could get away that maybe people wouldn't notice or there wouldn't be any news that they were, you know, they're listed as a missing person. This little girl's missing. This dude's got a warrant for his arrest and all that.
So it says that Seattle has a ship, I guess it's a ship called the Concord A that takes you overseas. And it also says Seattle has the largest international traveling port, and also for goods and stuff too.
Okay, Princess Lena said that there's Border Patrol. She thinks the Coast Guard and you would need a passport. Elsie, that's what I need to find out is where his family is from because he looks like maybe Asian.
Yeah, I think he's from one of the Orients.
So I'm wondering if maybe he has family overseas and maybe that's where they went. Because they have her on camera leaving the airport on her own free will. She wasn't being led out by anyone. They see her getting on the train or the rail, and then they see where she gets off, and she's walking towards the waterfront. So was he there in a car waiting? Is there a boat that they're gonna get on? She had her passport because her and her family were at the airport fixing to board a plane to Italy. So she would have had her passport, but her parents said that when she left to go to the restroom at the airport, she left her phone and her carry-on bag, which was just a small backpack. But they never said if she left her passport.
She's so stupid too. She's 21 years old. She has to know they're eventually going to get caught.
Yeah.
And she has just ruined her whole life
Over
at 21 years old.
Over some man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand it.
Yeah. I think they I don't think they're in the States anymore. And Elsie, the little girl is from Pullman, Washington, and the dad is from Moscow, Idaho.
Oh, and I read too that the biological mother said that that little girl has, she's on medication that's life-sustaining medication. So I
Oh
don't know what
Lord.
it is. It didn't say what it is, but it just said that if she doesn't get it, it can be fatal.
So y'all remember the mom that I had on panel, and I kept up with her, and her four kids were taken, and they finally found them down in Mexico. They were taken by the dad, and the
Oh,
youngest little girl, Hazel,
yeah.
she had to have heart medication that she went that whole time that she was missing and didn't have.
Hmm.
That kind of reminds me of this case then, if that baby
Yeah.
needs her medicine.
I just don't understand what, I mean, I know what the dad's doing, I just don't understand why this 21-year-old girl would go along with this.
But why is the dad doing it?
Well, I know they were in a custody dispute or had been in a custody dispute, but obviously he lost or he was losing.
And I mean, but they had a custody agreement though.
Yeah, yeah.
So why not stick to that? Like, what is the reason to take the baby? And if she
Mhm.
needs medicine, is he giving it to her?
Yeah. And he's young too, He's
Yeah. He is. Hold on, I wrote his age down. He's 23.
Were you just talking about the one that the guy took the kids and they were like somebody saw him on the back of a motorcycle or something like that? Is that the one you were just talking about?
No. The one I was talking about with the four kids, the dad took them. They were from Washington, and it was him and his girlfriend, and they were down in Mexico, and somebody from the States had went down to Mexico on vacation and had seen their poster, the kids missing person poster, and went and got the police down there in Mexico and told them that they had seen it and where they saw the kids at or whatever. And so they went to the house and there was the kids. And so the moms got them back. I talked to her. It's been a little over a month now, and the kids are doing fine. She sent
Oh,
me
good.
pictures of them over Christmas holidays. They were baking cookies. The baby, little Hazel, looks good. She's back on her meds and all that. Yeah, Princess Lena, I haven't. Today's like the first time I got to sit down and and check it out. So I'm gonna have to look into it and see if I can figure out where his family's from. If they're all from Idaho, or if he has some that's overseas, or what.
What with the mods, King Scarlet? I was here when those two were here, but I wasn't a mod back then.
Oh, I think she's talking about with that case with the four kids that had went missing from Washington.
Oh,
Because I was staying in contact with the mom, and she's still on my Facebook. I haven't talked to her in maybe a month and a half, 2 months now. Uh, but I stayed in contact with her. She would always keep me up to date on what's going on. And my biggest fear was because he's not given the baby her heart medication, that something bad was going to happen to her. And Kitsap County wasn't, it was like they wasn't doing anything. And finally, there was a new investigator that was on the case, and stuff started happening. And I guess the dad is still in jail. The last time I talked to the mom, he was. The girlfriend, she didn't get any charges, but the dad did. And there's not a whole lot of information on the two adults in this other case either on Facebook. Nate Eaton did a a thing about it, but okay. So somebody is saying on here that they possibly traveled to, is that Fife, Washington, or Port Angeles? But it's been so many days now; they could literally be anywhere at this point.
I have a question.
Okay.
Do we have a lot of Dr. Pepper drinkers?
Unfortunately, yes, I've had to change to Dr. Pepper. I
Because
know,
what?
I know Betty Joe is.
Nope.
Okay, so I had a life-changing experience with regards to Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
They have a limited edition Dr. Pepper out right now. It's Dr. Pepper coconut. And if
Wait,
you like coconut, it's the greatest thing ever.
I'm trying to think of because anytime a new drink comes out or a new flavor, my son tries it.
I'll tell you
I,
what, it's really good.
I don't know if I'll have to ask him. I don't know if he's tried that one or not. But
One of my sheriff's deputies just stopped when I went downstairs and handed me a can. He's like, I'm changing your life tonight. And he drove away. And this shit is good. I mean, it's really, really good. So if anybody likes Dr. Pepper and you see it on the shelf, try it. It's killer.
Courtney says she just tried it. Courtney, did you like it?
Yeah, did you like it? Because I mean, I it's not two things I would ever think of putting together, but wow, I really enjoy it. It's good.
King Scarlet. I know they've got a
Oh,
strawberry
she likes
one.
it. Yep, she likes it. It's good.
I'll have to try it. I like coconut.
I don't drink anymore, but I think this would be really good with some Malibu
Malibu is,
coconut rum.
yes,
Oh,
Malibu's
it'd be
really
good.
good. But I like coconut, so I'll have to
Yeah, if you see it, try it. It's really, I mean, really good.
Stella B says that she was shocked that it was so good.
Yeah, I am too. I like coconut under certain circumstances. Not, I mean, there's not very much coconut I like.
I don't eat like you can buy the shredded coconut. I don't eat
No,
that.
yes,
But if it's a drink that tastes like coconut, except for coconut water,
I
I
can't
will
do
not
coconut
drink.
water either.
It's disgusting.
No,
Uh,
slimy.
but anything that's coconut flavored, I like.
I like toasted coconut.
Yeah, I don't like any kind of coconut that you eat.
Now Courtney wants a coconut cream
Cream
pie.
pie.
and a fork. Like the whole pie and a fork.
Yeah, coconut rum is like my favorite, which I don't drink anymore either. But if I was, it would be Malibu, the original.
Yeah, I think this would be outstanding with that. I don't know how
Speaking
the
of
hell he had this.
pies,
He had this in his car, and it's like ice cold.
Do you have it in a
speaking of
cooler?
pies, standing in here.
He must have. He must have had a cooler in his car. It was so funny though. He's like, "I'm changing your life today." I was like, "Holy shit! Did you buy me a new gun?"
I'll have to see if we have it down here.
He said he got it in a 12-pack at Walmart.
I'm
Okay.
not big on coconut either.
I mean, it's like I said, certain circumstances.
Yeah.
But it's not overwhelming. It's just really weird that it's that good. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
I don't understand it.
the Dr Pepper strawberry is well.
I didn't like the cream soda. Dr.
I didn't either.
Pepper.
Nope.
Oh,
like
I
that
don't
at
like
all.
Dr. Pepper, period. Ugh.
If I drink it, it has to be ice cold. That's the only way I can drink it, and it has to be in a can.
And I always preferred Mr. Pibb
Ew. Oh my god.
to Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
But that's just where I grew up. It was, it was more prevalent than Dr. Pepper.
Well, see, when we were in Illinois, that's all they had. They didn't have Dr Pepper. There was always Mr. Pibb. And I'm like, I got to go back south because I need actual Dr Pepper. Because to me, Mr. Pibb tastes like a watered down Dr Pepper.
Key lime pie.
Oh,
Tiff, you're killing me.
I had a key lime pie
Oh,
the other
yuck.
day. You don't like key
so
lime
good.
pie?
Oh my
Oh
god.
no, an ugly truck and yeah, no, it's
The texture
the
coconut and
comment.
the coconut reminds me. Oh,
Yeah. Slimy. It's
yeah.
slimy water.
I don't like the
Yeah.
taste of it.
It's slimy water.
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
exactly
that's
what I
gross.
call it.
it's nasty.
Smells good. Everything else about it's horrible.
I
Yeah.
don't even like the smell of coconut that much.
Oh, coconut, vanilla and coconut is my favorite scent mixed together.
No.
Anything vanilla, I like anyway.
I
But
love vanilla. Vanilla lavender with a little lemon is just, oh,
yeah, vanilla lavender smells good. Vanilla coconut though is probably my favorite. I'll have to ask my son though if he's because like I said, it don't matter if it's a Mountain Dew drink, if it's Dr. Pepper, like the spiced Coke drink he's tried, any type of new flavor in energy drinks, he has to try. I'll have to find out if he's tried the
No, tell him
coconut
to stay
Dr.
away from
Pepper.
the flaming hot Mountain Dew.
I think he's tried that one.
Flaming hot Cheeto.
Any
We make a
oh,
shot with it, and it's okay for that one thing, but ugh, gross.
yeah, he gets the it's like the mac and cheese, but it's uh the Cheetos kind, and they have like the regular, the flaming hot, and then the jalapeno kind, and he loves the flaming hot kind.
did
Anything
any
hot
of
and
you
spicy.
guys ever try that, like the hottest chip in the world? And
Yeah,
I've
you
never,
did?
I
yeah, I
haven't.
did it. It's painful.
My husband and I were watching
Oh, the YouTube
some
videos of them do
husbands
it.
The
and wives.
packy, it's the packy
Yeah,
chip.
I'm like, I tell you, if he did that to me, we would not make it to 41. I'm just saying. Never knowing when they're going to pull a prank on you. Yeah, I don't think so. But some of those are hilarious, though.
All right, I posted a picture of the new Dr. Pepper in the Discord.
Let me get over to Discord.
Creamy coconut, 150 calories.
I'm gonna have to for sure try it if I can find me one.
Peanut whiskey. Never heard of it.
Ooh, that
Oh,
don't
peanut butter
sound.
whiskey.
Ugh,
That's huge up here.
that don't even
Is it?
sound good.
Peanut butter whiskey
No, it doesn't.
with grape pucker. They call it peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
I think it's
No.
disgusting, but
I
I
can't
don't
drink
drink
any.
anymore. So
It
I
sounds
can't drink anything
horrible.
that's grape though. So
I hate grape. First thing I do when I buy a bag of Jolly Ranchers is dump them all out and throw out all the grape ones.
I can't because I got sick on a grape drink before, and after that it was like nothing else. I don't eat grape candy. I don't drink nothing that has a grape taste to it.
I
Nothing.
like grapes.
That's it.
Yep, I like
Other
grapes.
other than that, I don't want
Nothing,
Yeah, I don't
nothing
either.
else grape.
nothing grape flavored. No, thank you.
Oh, I'm
I'd
out.
rather
Well,
have
I have to
strawberry.
go redo my books for the night because my bartender took off without doing them right. So
Okay, have
I'm gonna
fun.
go do that because I got a beanbag tournament in the morning at 9 o'clock. So you
A
guys, that was
beanbag
great.
tournament?
Yeah, cornhole.
Oh, that is so huge down here now.
It's getting big up here again too.
People are having tournaments in their backyards
Yeah,
with
we're
like
doing it's
hundreds and
20
hundreds of people.
$25 buy-in and it's 100% payout, and then we do a lunch special and drink special.
You mean you have those holes and you try to get the beanbag in a hole?
Yep.
That game?
Yep.
It's that popular now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was one. A neighbor of ours down the road had one a couple of weekends ago. There was probably 500 or 600 people in his yard at this
Oh yeah.
tournament that he put on, and there was professional teams there. There was
Oh yeah.
amateur people. Yeah, there was, and it went all night. It's huge down here.
Wow.
The tournament is
Wow.
big, but then what happens after the tournament, the gambling that happens, will
Mhm.
blow your mind. The way these people gamble on that shit, it's unreal,
Yeah,
unbelievable. I've seen thousands of dollars
It's a
sitting on those beanbag boards.
very popular.
Yeah.
And what the hell is pickleball?
Pickleball is like wiffle ball and ping pong meet tennis.
I'm trying to picture
It's a
that.
short net, short paddle. Very quick. It's a quick game. Very fast. But the net's only waist high.
Because
They do a lot of that indoors during the winter around here. It's a high heart rate activity that you can
okay.
play inside like a gym or.
Tiff said that it's big where she's at, and was it King Scarlet? I think posted something about pickleball in Discord.
Yeah, pickleball is getting pretty big up here. They attach it to a lot of the bars if they have room.
We have it. Excuse me.
I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, are you okay, Lady V? You sound like you're choking over there.
She's muted right now.
Oh.
I swallowed wrong. Sorry.
Just want to make sure you're gonna make it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fine. We have it down here too. But I've never seen pickleball. I don't know what it really is either.
I had no idea what it was. I've seen it being mentioned, but I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, just YouTube it. There's millions of videos. It reminds me a lot of ping pong. It's like really the only thing I can liken it to.
Huh.
All right, I'm gonna bury myself in these numbers or I won't do it. You guys have a great night. It was great to hear all of you. Thanks for having me up.
Oh, for sure. Thanks for coming up. And
Glad to hear everybody's coming around, feeling
hope
better.
You continue to get better as well.
Oh,
yeah.
You know, it's either that or die. So, you know.
Yeah, well, we don't want that happening, though.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood for it. Not this week.
No.
We'll see about next week, maybe. All right, guys. Take care. God bless.
Right. Have a good night.
God bless.
See y'all soon.
Good night.
I don't know what happened to Avery.
Yeah, she fell off a little while ago.
Yeah. And she's not in chat. Oh, wait. There she goes. Avery, did you want to come back up? I guess she done threw herself off the panel.
Yeah, she did that a while ago.
Well, I seen when she dropped, but usually if she has to go for a certain reason, she'll put it in bag chat, but I didn't see anything back there. So yeah, that's probably what she did. She threw herself off the panel, or her phone is dead. Matter of fact, I need to check my phone because mine's probably dead too.
She needs to come up and tell us about that thing she posted in Discord. The one that, what was it, that letter you got, Avery, from, sounded like a big deal anyway, some people that were interested in her podcast?
Oh, it was an email, wasn't it?
It might have been. I don't know. I've been barely catching stuff in Discord here this last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I seen where she had posted. Hold on, let me grab the link for her.
It kind of looked like, oh, she's going to come up. If you drop the link, please.
Yeah, I just dropped it for her. If y'all,
she is killing it.
If y'all join that Facebook group for the two adults and the little girl that's missing, somebody on there has posted videos of this little girl and other pictures of her and all that. She's just like, y'all, the cutest little girl.
Oh.
Hey.
You back?
Hey,
I threw myself off earlier and then I was like, I guess I'm just going to stay down here. But, so I thought I was being punked or pranked or even still asleep because I woke up and was checking my emails. So like I upload our podcast to YouTube, but it's not doing anything on YouTube, but we are climbing the Apple charts pretty fast.
Oh, that's good.
Wow.
I mean, we haven't got like any kind of monetization or anything like that yet. I guess that takes a while. But so yeah, so I woke up to an email, and that's the email that I screenshot to you guys. And I had to go up and click to see who it was from, because if it was going to be like a Gmail account or something, then, I would know it was fake. But it was an actual company. And it's the same media network that Annie Elise is signed with,
That's right.
and
That's
Bailey
amazing.
Farian.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love Bailey.
So they do, it's called, what is it? Oh my gosh, I forgot the dang name of it. But one of their programs is Jelly Smack. But you have to, the thing with them is they brand you. You have to sign a contract with them, and then you have to follow what they want you to do
What?
in terms of how many like podcasts we put out, if they want us to change our audio, like things like that. And then you have like,
What about I mean, would you be able to have your own ideas, or are they going to give you that too?
yeah, I think you can have your own ideas and your own stories for the podcast, but they have like deadlines and just different stuff. You go to, I think the one nearest me is Atlanta, and you get like a makeover and a photo. They do like professional photos and as part of your branding, and they basically grow you.
Hmm. So what does Erica think about it?
Well, that's the thing, is they don't want her. They just want me. And that's been one thing I've been kind of struggling with.
Well, yeah, I mean, better now in the beginning than if it was 5 years from now, and that would be even harder. You need
Yeah,
to do for you, Avery. You need to do for you.
yeah, I'm kind of struggling with it because like Jaden has a lot of appointments coming up with Children's Hospital, so I don't know that I can meet all of their deadlines. And then I have surgery coming up, and like it's part of it is a hysterectomy, so I'm probably going to get fat and juicy. And if they have like
No,
all
you're
these
not.
demands,
I didn't after mine. You'll be fine.
I think they're the
It's the
ones
best
who
thing that
made.
ever happened to me.
I think they're the ones who made Annie Elise cut her hair, and I'm not doing that either.
No,
Yeah,
I was
I don't
wondering why
know.
she cut her hair.
Yeah, I got to look over like the whole entire contract to see if it's something I even want to get myself into.
Yeah.
Okay. I was
But it was just
doing.
exciting to get it.
Oh, well, yeah, such a compliment.
Damn it. Okay. I was doing a channel on my Discord for those missing 3.
So she basically wasn't paying attention to me at all, is
No,
what she said.
I was listening. I was listening to it all.
She can do everything at once. Don't you remember that?
She's a mom. She can multitask.
I'm an
Oh,
expert at
yeah, for
multitasking.
sure.
Yeah, I was listening, but I wanted to get that put on there before I forget. That way, if anything new comes up, then I can just drop it on that channel.
And I think too, I'm not positive, but I'm thinking that they're going to want me to do the podcast, not just audio, but video also. And I've been trying to kind
Well,
of steer away from that now, just after this last, thing of,
right.
Yeah.
because I
Mhm.
did a video, and then I was, concerned about people seeing my stomach. So then I made an announcement, and then that went, all crappy. And I'm just not sure that
I'm
I
sorry,
even
babe.
like want myself on camera. I don't know.
You're beautiful.
Well, just
Well,
do
thank you.
whatever you feel comfortable doing. Just make sure you read the entire contract.
Yeah. I just don't know that I can meet any deadlines or anything, especially, with
Actually,
the,
make sure you have a lawyer read the documents.
yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, my sister works for a law firm. She doesn't love
Oh,
me enough
that's
to let me
right.
stay with her.
How
it's
far
not her.
away is she?
Well, my sister is in Montgomery. She's only 15 minutes away. The problem is that her husband is, I don't know what his religion is, Muslim, something. I'm not really positive, but he doesn't believe in another woman staying in the house. And so,
How convenient.
yeah, and that's been not too healthy for me and my sister right now.
No kidding.
So, yeah, because
Well,
years ago when she did a place to stay, she came and she actually lived with me for over a year.
Oh,
And
man.
yeah, so, but I mean, that's her husband and his beliefs. So, I mean, I don't really know what I could do about it.
That's sad, though.
I can't remember what his religion is. I want to say Muslim, but I might be wrong.
okay, now I gotta go look at the new Eminem song.
Oh my God, I seen pictures today of Eminem's ex-wife on the where she's selling her house.
Yeah,
Not the mansion, but
supposed to
the
be
one.
making a big profit off of it, from what I.
And I was like, that's his ex-wife? Are you
Oh yeah,
kidding me?
she's yeah. Tip, are you talking about Houdini? I haven't seen it yet. I haven't got to hear the song, but I did hear that he had released one a couple of days ago.
Like, I just can't picture him with her.
Yeah, but their daughter. Have you saw his daughter? His daughter's gorgeous that he had with her.
So I know they have a biological child and then 2 adopted children.
Well, I think the other kids are like cousin. Well, would be her nieces, I believe, or niece and nephew. I know that one of them was a girl that
Oh,
they basically raised,
okay.
because he's talked about her in his music as well.
But you know how like you just have like a picture in your head of what a famous person's spouse would look like? That just I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah, she. It's not what you would expect. Hey,
Mm-mm.
Kelsey.
No,
Yes.
I didn't. The short hair, I think, is what got me.
Used to, though, she had long hair.
Really?
Yeah, she used to have long hair. But yeah, I've seen the picture of her with the short
Hmm.
hair too, and it didn't help her any. I'll say that. I think a lot of it was probably substance abuse and all that
Hmm.
too. But their daughter, though, she's really pretty.
Did you guys see the girl who won American Idol?
No,
Her name is Abby something. Oh my goodness, I have not heard a girl who can sing like this girl in forever. I mean, she can hit vocals like, oh, like Christina Aguilera. Like, I mean, she's like a white Whitney Houston. She can hit them all, but then she can be like raspy too. And then she did Evanescence. Oh my gosh, she nailed that.
there was
Oh, I love
somebody.
Evanescence.
I don't remember who it was that had posted that they had a family member that was on American Idol.
It was Thistle.
That might have been who it was.
Mm-hmm. It was Thistle. Yeah, I was voting for her family member.
Because I know that there was that one, and then there was somebody from Louisiana, one or two people from Louisiana, and then it was somebody else had mentioned. I don't remember who it was. It would have been Thistle, but it seems like there was somebody else that
And
also mentioned about a family member.
did you guys see the controversy? Okay, so Miss Alabama, the girl that they picked for Miss Alabama to go to the nationals, she's a very, very, very obese girl.
Oh yes, I saw that.
And then I believe it's Washington, I want to say. Miss Washington is a transgender woman.
Okay, I didn't see that. I did see the one about the one from Alabama, and that she put out a positive message that no matter what your body looks like,
Well,
you
they
know,
have been cyberbullying these two for the Miss Alabama and the Miss Washington. Like the
that's,
cyberbullying is
that's crazy.
bad,
That's
like
crazy.
bad.
That's true. Hey, Betty Joe,
Hello.
Hey,
how are
Betty
Hi,
you?
Joe.
Joe.
Good. How are you?
Doing good. How was the drive-in?
It's fun. The baby had fun.
Is
That's
she
good.
awake?
She is now. She fell asleep on the way home.
Does she want to sing happy birthday to Metamom?
You want to sing happy birthday? All right.
Is Metamom in the chat?
Can you say meta?
Yes, she was a few minutes
Say it.
ago.
Okay.
No. Say meta mom.
Meta Mom.
Okay.
Oh,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Meta Mom. Happy birthday to you.
She's so adorable.
that is like the cutest little thing.
Just God, that makes anybody's birthday right there. So adorable.
That
Yeah.
is just too sweet.
She's funny.
Oh my god. And she does it so perfect. Like she doesn't mess up anybody's name,
No.
Mm-mm.
no matter whose it is. She gets it. She's on point with the name every single time.
And her singing for her age, her singing, like she doesn't shout it
No.
or
She's
like my kids, if I would have asked them to sing at that age, they would have been like, Happy birthday to you. She's like,
oh, just Dawn's birthday was last Saturday.
You want to sing happy
oh,
birthday, Just Dawn? Can you say? Can you say Just Dawn? Okay. You want to sing it? Oh, she's picking up her toys.
Aw.
Well, hurry up. All right. You want to sing it now? All right. Put your lid on. All right. Go ahead. Oh, you're gonna get your finger. All right. Ready? All right. Ready? It's on. Come on. Jeez, it's got to be perfect.
Aw.
All right. Come on. All right. Hold on. Can you say Just Dawn?
Dawn.
Say Just Dawn.
That's John.
Dawn.
Dawn.
Okay. Ready?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to John.
Dawn. Just Dawn.
That's John.
Oh.
Happy birthday to you.
yay, Aubrey.
Oh my gosh, she is so sweet.
Okay. No lollipop.
That was like the cutest thing
You're
ever.
10 in the morning. You're not getting a lollipop.
Lollipop.
My
That
sister,
baby wants a lollipop.
my sister
Betty
went to
Joe.
Disney and come back and bought her a shirt, flip flops, sunglasses, Mickey Mouse
Oh,
lollipops, a Minnie Mouse balloon. She's got all kinds of stuff.
I saw the picture you posted in Discord.
Yeah, that's with the shirt on. She had to put it on when we got here.
Aw.
No, you're not opening that balloon until tomorrow. That's one of them punching balloons.
Oh, Lord.
You're not getting it.
She wants to play.
We're gonna fight.
Sarah Beth says she just saw Bigfoot in her backyard.
Oh Lord.
My mom ain't got no air to blow that up.
Sarah Beth, it's really a giant chupacabra.
She said, "I swear I just saw Bigfoot in the woods behind my house, and I don't even believe in Bigfoot."
I'm gonna say, run, bitch, run.
You want to see Bigfoot?
Yeah.
She said, yeah.
She wants to see Bigfoot.
I want to see Bigfoot.
Not me. I'll pass.
He's so big. It's funny. She'll change her voice to the sound of the person that's talking. Like she watches Spidey Friends, and she'll change her voice to how they sound.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
So I can punch it. So I can punch it, Mama.
Mama ain't
Hurry
got
up
no
so
air
I
to
can
blow that up.
punch it.
She's getting that lollipop, isn't she, Mama?
No, she
Mm-hmm.
sure ain't.
It is not too late for a lollipop.
No.
Especially after
She
she's
already
done
went to
twice.
sleep.
Yeah.
She already
Yeah.
went to sleep,
And now
so
I'll
it's
be up all night.
breakfast.
And she sang happy birthday to 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
That was
Yeah.
hard work.
Open this.
She's over there opening something, y'all.
Yeah, she's opening something. I hear it.
Open it.
What I don't do with this kid.
That sounds like a lollipop wrapper to me.
It does to me too.
It
Yep.
is. She got her way.
that
But,
kid's
And
gonna be
everybody
spoiled rotten.
well, but she deserves it though, Biddy Joe. I mean,
She does.
Here you go.
oh Lord, Meta Mom is telling them to feed Bigfoot.
Oh, good grief.
Just
Don't do that.
Just
Come up
feed
to your
him.
door.
Okay, let's remember, Meta Mom is the one who was just outside in her front yard a few weeks ago trying to catch a wild pig.
Hey, there ain't
Oh,
nothing wrong with
good
that.
Lord.
I don't know what she planned to do with it.
Keep it as a pet.
Bacon.
People do that around here. They see a wild pig and they go chasing it down.
No.
Those things are mean.
I can't even chase a 4-year-old around. I ain't chasing a pig around.
Oh, I
Oh,
feel you. When I'm around my granddaughter and she's just 3, she turned 3 in February. Oh, she wears me out, y'all. Like, I feel like I don't even have asthma and I might have an asthma attack. She goes so fast. Like, I don't remember my kids ever going that fast.
well, that's because you were younger.
Try doing it with another 20 on you, Avery.
Oh,
I've got
no.
grandbabies a year old, and it's like, wow.
Mm.
No.
She's
She'll say,
so fast.
race me. I said, I can't run. I fall down. And then she'll say, well, you're no fun. I said, I know. I'm sorry.
The last time I was with Ruth Ann, she got her babies and she wanted them to go to bed. So first we had to change their diapers. And of course I was doing that wrong and she got mad at me. And she's like, Grandma, you're not doing it right. And she got so mad at me. Then she puts the babies in the bed and then she hands me a book and she's got a book and she pretends like she's reading the book, but she's not really reading it. But of course I'm not reading the book right. And then she tells me I'm just disturbing the baby's period and to get out of her room.
Oh Lord.
Sounds like her grandma.
Sounds about right. That sounds
Oh
about
my God. And then she
What did
breaks
she
my
call
heart.
you?
Grandma.
Oh, she calls you grandma.
I tried for Glamma, but
Grandma. I remember you were
yes,
going to do that.
but her speech is not, it comes out grandma, so I'm just stuck with grandma. And then when I go to leave, she breaks my heart.
But she don't want you to leave.
No, she don't want me to leave. Mm-mm.
How often do you get to see him?
Whenever I go down there, they don't like to come up here because this was my mom's house and my daughters were very attached to my mom. It's hard for them to come in the house without crying. So whenever I go down there, 1 or 2 weekends a month.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Okay, Sarah Beth, what you need to do is you're gonna have to go out there when it's dark, and you're gonna have to climb up in a tree and get your night vision goggles. That's the only way you're gonna be able to see it because, like I said, Elsie's right. If you go pulling up the flashlight, they just gonna hide. And then,
Hide. It's gonna eat you.
whenever it walks underneath you, then you gotta pounce on it.
Jump on its back.
You gotta
Like a
take it
monkey.
down and tie it up, and then you gotta take a picture of it.
Can you paint its toenails before you take the picture?
Oh Lord.
Then you have to mount it on your hood of your vehicle while you carry it away.
Oh yeah, you have to parade it around town for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah Beth, they're gonna get
Yep.
you killed. Take my advice. Run.
But that's so fun though, Avery.
It was nice knowing you, Sarah Beth.
I tell you, that's the only way she's going to be able to see it. If you get a picture though, you can't have the flash on, so you're gonna have to wait for the daylight to take the picture.
I can just see this girl climbing up in the top of a tree. Oh man.
Oh yeah, it's got to be the good pic, not the fuzzy one like Kelsey said. Can't have a fuzzy pic.
No, you
Is
gotta
it-
have a nice, clean, clear, crisp picture.
Yeah, because if it's fuzzy, everybody's gonna think it come from like the 1970s.
And we don't want to see the zipper in the back or anything.
No, we can't have none of that.
Probably need a muzzle too, like extra, extra, extra large. Got a net, Sarah Beth? You got a big net?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jump out of the tree with a net, tie him up, and get a picture.
Oh Lord.
Oh my god, you guys are funny.
I mean, I'm kind of interested now. She says she swore she saw Bigfoot. I want to see Bigfoot.
I want to see Bigfoot.
Sarah Beth, you got to get a picture of Bigfoot for us.
Maybe you can just climb on the roof of your house and use the night mode on your cell phone and zoom in.
You better not be chewing that. Look at me.
But wouldn't there be like a light on it though?
Well, I don't know. I've never used night mode.
You're gonna hurt your
I
teeth.
haven't either.
I know, lick it, but because you're gonna hurt your teeth.
But then the picture would come out fuzzy. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. But she definitely needs to climb in the tree with the night vision goggles and just pounce on it.
I am seriously
Oregon to
concerned.
see Bigfoot.
Hey, sweet Melissa.
tell you what.
His birthday was. Oh, today was sweet Melissa's birthday too.
Oh my
I was
goodness.
thinking I saw another one. Okay, we need another song.
Oh, Betty Joe's muted for a minute.
Well, I know what all y'all's parents were doing in September of 1 year.
Tiff, that's no fun.
Wait, did I see something in Discord about you possibly getting on an airplane?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
So you're considering it?
No.
Yes.
What?
I was
Why?
offered a ticket, me and my husband, on a trip to Hawaii, but it was last minute and we couldn't go. Next year, we're gonna try to go.
You
Wow.
can take a boat. Oh, you were offered a plane ticket.
Yes. So,
Well,
and I can get there quicker by plane. I don't want to be on water that long in a boat. that's
So
too
boats
much
are worse
time.
than airplanes.
Yes, because it's too much time on water where I
Mm.
could just get over it
Go
quickly.
by- I'd rather go by boat.
I'd rather go by plane, not because it's quicker, but because it is quicker. I mean, because that gives me more time out on the beach.
True.
Nope.
Yeah. I mean, you really can't. I would be dumb as hell to turn down a plane ticket to Hawaii.
So that's all it took was Hawaii to get your ass on a plane.
Then they
Pretty
might as well
much.
build a bridge first.
Pretty
Huh.
much.
And a year to prepare.
Yes.
You ought
The
to do
year.
a test flight.
Well, I could meet
No.
you in Hawaii and you could go parasailing with me.
No.
I mean, if you're going to get on an airplane, why not just do it
No.
all?
Because have you not seen when they would be parasailing and they see sharks in the water below them and they let
I
their
knew where
feet
that was
down in the
going.
water?
I've
No.
seen that. I was waiting for that.
The shark will get her.
Don't want to be short
Quit
bait.
trying. Quit trying to kill off Scarlet.
Y'all are lucky I consider getting on the plane.
Nah.
I'm a little shocked, I have to say.
That's why I said I wanted a picture or a video.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
got to have video proof of it too.
exactly.
Well, what about zip lining? We could do zip lining.
Have you ever seen where the girl's hair gets caught in the roller thing and
Have
she's
you ever
stuck up
seen
there for hours?
it breaks?
No.
In the middle of zip lining. Oh, you're
Exactly.
done.
Yeah, no.
Does that really happen?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
it really
happened.
does.
Yes,
I mean, like it
it
stops
breaks.
and you're just stuck there, but not like
No,
breaks and you fall to the ground.
No, the cable has broke before on people.
And
Yep.
they're flying down a broken cable
And
cord.
there's no way to stop.
Yeah,
Oh,
The only thing that's going to stop you is the ground, and you're
yeah.
done.
goodness
Unless your
gracious.
hair gets stuck in the roller thingy up above
Well, that would be my
and
luck.
and
That
you're
would rip
just
your hair
about
out.
scalped, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
then at that point you're screwed.
Yeah.
hmm.
So either way, you're screwed.
Yeah, so
I
zip
don't trust
lining, no.
things like that man, and bungee jumping.
Oh
Mm-mm.
hell no.
I love
When's the
bungee
last time
jumping.
you ever when's the last time you ever checked that thing, man?
Yeah,
No.
no. I don't even do roller coasters, so
Now, I don't do roller coasters, but I'll bungee jump.
Ugh,
No. I'm
I
not doing
can't do
bungee jumping
any
either.
anymore. Yeah, no way. Have you seen those ones? It's on this one mountain. I can't remember where it is, but um, I think it's overseas somewhere. And they like take these little bitty knives and just kind of cut the lines every once in a while, here and there until the people are sitting in chairs, and then they'll like either push them over to the side
Oh
in
hell
these
no.
chairs that are swinging over this ravine thing in chairs like lawn chairs
Mm-mm.
attached to bungee cords.
Not doing that either.
Oh, so when
Mm-mm.
the rope breaks, they drop down and then they're bungeeing.
No, they're smacking into a
No,
mountain.
they're dead.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yes,
that
it breaks and they go instead of on the zip line, they are now swinging through the canyon where they would have been zip lining through and smacking the side of a mountain
oh,
or
that's
hitting
not
the
good.
ground or not good at all.
I think
Well,
between me and Scarlett, we could probably think about every problem of everything.
well,
Uh,
do the people that are getting on it, do they know that they have done the little cuts?
No,
Probably
no.
not.
No. What happens is they're tied to the bungee cord, okay? And they'll be like leaning
biting it.
45 degree out of the chairs
Hmm.
backwards, or they'll be
Backwards.
hanging in. Yeah, because they'll go off backwards, or they'll be hanging.
Oh.
They do it differently every time. Like they'll take like a little sawzall thingy of like almost like a plastic one, and they'll cut this cord so the people don't know exactly when they're gonna fall. So every time he cuts it, they don't know if they're gonna fall or not. So you have that as an added
Yeah,
adrenaline
I'm not doing that.
Oh, no, I couldn't do that.
before you even fall.
No, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, but if it breaks, yeah, they're dead.
Y'all are lucky I considered the airplane. We're not pushing it no further than that.
But for real, I saw this video of this girl that her hair got caught in one of those zip lines, and it just about scalped her,
Ooh.
and it took forever to get her down.
Oh.
Yeah,
I couldn't
it was
imagine.
bad.
Well, my sister, for the first time, got on a plane last week to go to Disney. I ain't going.
I can
I
drive
can't
to
drive.
Disney
I'm
if I was
going.
gonna go.
Yeah,
How'd
I
she like it,
tried.
Betty Jo?
She said it was all right. She was a little nervous. She said she stared at the stewardess the whole time because where they sit down.
Mm.
She said she stared straight ahead the whole time. It was only an hour flight.
I have to have a window seat.
Now, I've been in a puddle jumper where we hit turbulence and spun 3 times,
Oh hell no.
and everybody was on there praying and pulling out rosemaries and good grief. But
You mean rosaries?
rosaries, I'm tired.
Mary.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God, I'm so stupid.
If I can't drive, I don't need to go.
Oh shit! You know what? I'm tired. I'm getting down.
Yeah, I should have just let her run with it.
You should have.
Let me see the lollipop.
Oh my gosh.
You are so funny.
Oh my god, I got tears.
Oh man,
Oh.
they got their rosemaries from the artesian community.
John said, "What about the parsley?"
The fuck?
Parsley.
Y'all stop! I'm getting a pain in my side.
What the hell y'all been drinking?
It's Avery's fault.
Oh
Oh my
my
god.
god.
With her rosemary, her artesia communities, and her taquitos. Oh my god.
Tostitos.
Don't forget my C5 or C. What was it? I said C5,
I think
C4.
so. I think it was supposed to be C4 and you said C5, wasn't it?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Well, when you're rich and famous, you'll have to come back over here to us and let us have some fun laughing at you.
I knew what she meant when she said it.
I did too. I was like, rosemary.
I'm just gonna blame it on sleep deprivation.
I had to think though for a minute. Why were they pulling flowers out?
Pulling up roses.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh god, I missed that.
I've
We
got
just have
complete
too
sleep
much
right
fun.
now. Yeah, and I'm like in my goofy stage right now because I've only had like 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I have a
Yeah, I've
couple of
had
myself.
I've had like maybe 4 hours sleep in 3 days.
Oh, good Lord. Well, our power went out last night and it finally came back on and then I had to shower and all that, and then be out at my daughter's house at 5:30. And I'm just not made for waking up before daylight.
Mm-mm.
This baby thinks she got to stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Betty Joe, we've all ruined her
We
with
have.
with the staying up late.
Yeah, because now she does it even when you're not live. It's like, Aubrey, Scarlett's not live. Go to sleep.
Oh,
She's afraid she might miss singing happy birthday to somebody.
I haven't even been on YouTube. I've been watching my shows.
Ooh, there's this show on Netflix. It's called Your Honor. They were talking
oh,
about it on this other channel. Have you seen
no,
it?
girl, I've watched that's like my husband's favorite show. We've been watched every single episode at least 4 times.
Oh, it's good.
What's it called?
It's got the guy that played in Breaking Bad on it as the
hmm
judge.
It
Yeah,
is
it's
so
really
good.
I
Is
just
it
don't think.
funny or what?
No, it's like a drama type show, and it was filmed in New Orleans.
hmm
Oh,
Yeah, it's really good though.
What's it called?
You'll,
It's
Your
called
Honor.
Your Honor.
are you talking about the older guy?
The one that
Breaking
played
Bad?
as Mr. White in Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, he plays in
yeah,
it. He's the judge in it.
Oh my God.
I like him.
Freaking-
Yeah,
He was good at that.
Cranston? I think it's his name. I think it's Bryan Cranston.
You'll end up binging it. If you put it on, you'll be sitting there binging.
Yeah, and you have to watch every episode to
hmm
understand why he's doing the things that he's doing with this other family that's involved.
Yeah, because there's twists and turns.
Yeah, if you don't watch the very first episode, you won't understand the rest of it why he's doing it.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's really good though. And I don't think they're going to have a season 3.
I heard today that they just decided to renew it.
Oh, did they?
But well, that's
Okay.
what they were saying on another channel.
Okay, good.
But I don't know
So
how
is it
accurate.
like one case each season?
Oh no.
No, it's like when it starts off, it the stuff that happens in the very first episode, it kind of carries on and leads up to everything else that's happening throughout
hmm
the 2 seasons.
Hmm.
And the reason why the judge has to do the things that he's doing with this other family that's involved, and you have to watch it, but you can't miss the first episode, because if you miss any of the first episode, it won't make sense.
Oh, I don't ever miss anything when I'm
Yeah.
watching something. I'll stop
I-
it if somebody starts talking.
And I can't remember if that one on Netflix, if they released the whole season or if it's a episode a week. I can't remember on that one.
On the Your Honor,
Yeah.
well, all two seasons are out right now on it.
Yeah, but like
Oh my God.
on some of them, the series, they'll put out like the whole series.
Oh yeah.
But I can't remember if they did that with that one or if we had to wait each week for the new episode to come out.
Oh yeah, I don't know, because I just started, so.
Yeah, it's
But I'm
there's
like,
a lot.
oh crap.
There's
Let me
some
go ahead.
sad parts in it, but it's really, really good.
I went ahead and like picked out my junk food and everything.
Yeah, and
You deserve it.
Troll has been watching. It's the one of the spinoffs of Power. It's the Power Book Ghost. The new season of it just came on too, so he probably got to watch the first episode of that last night.
Then there's another one on Netflix. I haven't started it yet, but I watched the trailers. It's called Ashunti, Ashunti, the Ashunti, and it's about these two parents who are divorced and their child is kidnapped, and they report that their child is kidnapped, but it's really like some nefarious type stuff. But it's not. I don't think it's based on a true story. It might be, I need to look and see. But the trailer looks really good.
I'll have to check that one out. I've seen it on there. I just hadn't watched it because I always bounce from Prime to Hulu to Netflix
Hmm.
over the stars to see what's on there. I'll check out the live TV on a couple of different channels on there. I kind of bounce all over the place.
Yeah,
Kelly M,
that's
have a
me.
good night.
Good night,
Yeah,
Kelly.
I've been
Yeah.
watching Hulu.
You gotta watch Breaking Bad, then Better Call Saul. Oh God, we have watched every episode of Breaking Bad, all Better Call Saul, and there was there was another one that
I'm
we have
gonna hop
watched.
down. I gotta go to bed.
All right, well, thanks for yeah. You definitely need sleep.
No, I do. I know it. All right. Well, good night, you guys.
All right, have a good
Good
night.
night,
Thanks for
honey.
coming up.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, babe.
I'm probably fixing to get off of here too.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump down and watch this since y'all said something about it.
I think you would like it. It's like I said, it's really good. You just if you're talking about Your Honor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what just make sure you watch the very first of it because what happens in that first one is what sets off all the events throughout the rest of the 2 seasons that are out.
Right.
So
Yeah, because baby ain't going to sleep anytime soon. So.
yeah, I think you'll like it. It's a really good show.
All right, I'm gonna jump down.
All right, Betty Joe, thank you for coming up.
Yep.
Good night, Betty
Have a
Jo.
good
Good night,
night.
y'all.
Bye. Good night.
Good night, sweet love.
Bye.
All right. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Sarah Beth said, don't forget to say your rosemary prayers.
I knew exactly what she was saying, what
I
she
did
was
too.
talking about. I just don't know why the damn a flower popped in my head. Like,
It
why is
did
she talking
mine
about?
too. I was like, what? But
Lord.
anyway, it's good to have you back as always. We've missed you.
I have missed everybody. Hopefully, the storms will stay away. I know Monday they're saying it's supposed to storm again, but I'm hoping it's going to be there in the day and not late at night. Because
Yeah.
that's a lot of ours would hit during the day, and then between 10 and 1 they would hit at night also. And so I
Yeah,
I
at
told my
nights when
husband,
it's bad.
yeah, and like I told my husband, I was like, there's no point in me turning the computer on if it's about to start lightning real bad
Right.
and taking a chance. So I just left it off the whole time. And then the other day I was trying to help Avery with her Discord, and the only way I could do it was to get on the computer. And me and her Discord are just we ain't getting along right now. I can't figure the thing out.
It's a pain.
Yes, it is. Just Don, have a good night.
Good night, Don. Well, I will jump down so you can say your good nights, but
Okay.
thank you for having me up here again,
Oh.
and
Well, thank you for coming up.
good to have you back.
Yes.
Good
Good to
night,
be back.
everybody.
Have a good night.
Hey, you too. Sleep safe, everyone.
All right. You too. All right. Madam Mom, you have a good night as well. All right. And I'm going to get out of here for tonight. I will be back tomorrow night. I'm going to play it by ear for Monday night. I need to watch the storms. If they're not going to do bad, I'll be here that night too. But as of right now, I'll be back every night. Scott, have a good night. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with us for my first night back. I've missed you all. And I'm going to try to get some more information on these 3 people who are missing, see what I can find out about them. Sarah Beth, have a good night. But I love you all, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. And I will see y'all tomorrow night.